I think it's time we start the show, y'all. Well, we are back again, once again, folks. Except, tonight, New York Knicks are at home. Unofficially, officially, this is the Knicks' first game of the season, let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. We're gonna wipe from the memory the previous performance, and we had to come correct for Friday Night Knicks. We had to bring out the Frazier Blazer, yes sir. Yes, sir. Last season it did us justice. We went on a couple of runs with the Frazier Blazer. So we have to put the crushed red velvet off to the side for now. After that performance, we gotta wash it off a little bit. Just a little bit. We gotta get it out of here. So today, we going back to Old Faithful. We're going back to Old Faithful for Mr. Walt Clyde Frazier because we are back in Madison Square Garden for Friday Night Knicks, y'all. Here we go, the first one of the season. And let me tell y'all something. I am high right now on how the Knicks are going to perform. I'm all the way up here because the New York Knicks are going to come and dominate the Indiana Pacers because they need to. They got smacked in the mouth by the Boston Celtics. The reigning champions came in and said, y'all think you're on this level? Watch this. Bang, 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 bang to a tune of 29 threes against them. It was insane. It was almost a record-breaking night. It only turned out to be a record-tying night, which, fine, whatever. You pick yourselves up, you dust yourselves off, and you come in tonight. And yes, sir, it is on the MSG network, so we will have Mr. Mike Breen and Mr. Walt Clyde Frazier, who did not disappoint with his season premiere suit here tonight. I can't wait, y'all. Because here in the Garden, Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges are going to make their debuts as Knicks. And let me tell y'all something. If they don't come out tonight and perform, I'm going to lose my mind. Because tonight is the night. The season officially starts tonight. Your first home game marks the start of your season. And Mikal Bridges and Karl-Anthony Towns had very subpar performances against the Boston Celtics. And you know what? Fine. It's the Boston Celtics. We're still building chemistry. We all talked about it. We're going to wipe that from our memories. Tonight's game one in my mind. I hope it is for you guys too, because we're going to come out and we're going to pretend like that never happened, and we're going to get to working. We're going to beat the Indiana Pacers here tonight. Revenge also, in case some of y'all forgot, revenge for losing Game 7 in the Garden last season. Now, this is a completely different team. A bunch of those guys are gone. All the injuries, yada, yada, yada. OG Anunoby's got to come out and perform because he also, he kind of skid by because of the Mikal Bridges and Karl-Anthony Towns thing. He kind of skid by. OG Anunoby had, 4 points the other night? He got to have a good performance because the last time we saw him against the Indiana Pacers, we're going to pretend like he didn't come back in Game 7 and play like 2 minutes. The last time we saw him, he put up 28 points against the Indiana Pacers before going down with that hamstring pull. So I'm expecting him to get right back on track and get buckets here tonight against Indiana. Indiana, if you guys didn't know, are 1-0 in the season. Their first game was a little tune-up game against the Detroit Pistons. Now, the Detroit Pistons, Kate Cunningham, that young squad right there, they came out with some energy and they pushed that team a little bit. They pushed the Pacers. It came down to the end. It came down to the wire. I watched that game because, you got to scout the opponents. Got to scout the opponents at the start of the season, how everybody's looking. So I scouted them a little bit. Let me tell you something. Halliburton played terrible. I don't expect him to continue to play terrible. He's probably going to be ready tonight against the New York Knicks, knowing he got to come out and put out a show here in the Garden. But I'm not scared of this Indiana Pacers team. The Knicks got to come out and get buckets. Everybody should be able to eat. Everybody. Point blank, period. Let's get to work. We got Jalen Brunson addressing the crowd. What's popping, people? We filibustering just a little bit because it's going to take a little bit longer for us to get started. We're only 5 minutes past 7:30. This game, it's also on ESPN. If you guys can't watch on the MSG network. So we know it's not going to tip off to like 7:45 with the way they're going. What's popping, everybody? Let's get to it. You got Susan, Bernard, Karen. What's up, Karen? I saw you in here early. First one in the chat. Appreciate you, Karen. You got Ricardo. What's up, Ricardo? Kay Hazy. Charlie, Daniel Berry Sports was popping. And we got Rude Rudy on the Twitch side. Appreciate you, Rudy. Appreciate you. Is that Big Rud? Right? That was you, Big Rud? Appreciate you showing love on the Twitch side. Peter, what's up, Peter? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling coming into the game tonight? Because I'm telling you got to come positive. You got to come positive into the season. You got to come positive into these games. It's going to be rough for the first 20 to 30 games. They're going to figure it out. But we're going to stay positive. We're going to look for the bright side of everything. And we're going to come out on the right side, y'all. We're going to come out on the right side. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Now, I'm expecting Mikal Bridges. A lot was made of his performance against the Boston Celtics, how he couldn't hit nothing, how the jump shots looking and all of that. What went under the table a little bit, pretty good second half. Now, the game was well out of reach at that point. So how much did it matter? Almost none at all. But I'm expecting him to have the good performance tonight. Should have built some confidence in that second half, ready to go here tonight. Saw some shots fall. So I'm looking for him to lead us in scoring tonight, get buckets, shut down Halliburton a little bit. Maybe not shut him down, but make his life hell. Let's get to it. Jules, what's up, Jules? Let's get 1-1 tonight. Absolutely. Look, the 82-0 dream is dead. Right? For all of us thinking the Knicks were going to go 82-0, that dream is dead. But now we're on to 81-1, baby. 81-1. It's on the docket. It's going to start tonight. 81 game winning streak. It's going to feel sweet. Ricardo, is there a new player in the Pacers roster, or are they still the same? They are pretty much the same, but they will kind of be adding Benedict Mathurin, who was hurt for the playoff run at the end of the last season. He got hurt, and so he didn't get to play with them in the playoffs. But Ben Mathurin, he played really well against Detroit as well. He's a tough, young player who's I don't know if he's breaking out for them, but he's good. He's good. He's going to be he's going to throw a different wrench into things. The Knicks aren't going to be used to that. They also had a full training camp with Pascal Siakam. He's fully integrated into that system and everything. So this team, they gelled towards the end of the season, which helped them during their playoff run. And they're going to look slightly different with Benedict Mathurin out there. Slightly different, but pretty much the same. Pretty much brought everybody back. Stope Genetics said, I'm scared. I don't know what Cat or Bridges will show. They got to show something, right? So I'm just going to be on the positive side. They got to show something, so I'm expecting them to come out and perform. As Madison Square Garden, the lights are going to be bright, and they're too good. They're too good to continue a lackadaisical start. And I think the way the previous game went, you got to come out a little bit angry. You got to come out like, all right, we got to ingratiate ourselves to Knicks fans. Bridges got to lock in defensively. Towns got to lock in defensively, although I'm not expecting much from Towns on the defensive end. But we got to lock in defensively. He's going to start with Mikal Bridges at the point attack. I assume he's going to get the start on Halliburton because he should. That's what he was brought in for. And I'm expecting them to knock down some shots. Like, it kind of just comes down to that. I need Karl-Anthony Towns to shoot more threes. This Indiana Pacers defense is nowhere near the level of that Boston Celtics defense, so they should be able to get some better looks from the perimeter here tonight. But we'll see. We'll see. We know what we're getting from Jalen Brunson, so we don't even got to talk about him. No one's even brought him up because we know what we're getting from our captain, right? We know what we're getting from him. It's the new guys. It's the new guys we gotta lock in with, right? Omar, what's up, Omar? Noah, what's up, Noah? I wonder if Halliburton is washed. He didn't have a very good debut game the other night against Detroit. He did hit a big three that kind of was the nail in the coffin. So, he passed it well. He led the team well. He just didn't shoot it well at all. I think he was 1 for 8 or 0 for 8, and then he became 1 for 9 after hitting that last three to kind of put the nail in the coffin against him. But coming into the Garden, I expect him to play significantly better, right? Everybody plays well in the Garden. Everybody plays well in the Garden. Bernard Johnson, no worries on my behalf. Love them Knicks, win or lose. We got high expectations this year. And we going to watch all 82 of them things. I'm just, I need something good to happen. It's where I'm at. Look at my man Mitchell Robinson getting the introduction. Shout out Big Mitch. Is he not in the building? Big Mitch, you got to show up for opening night, my boy. He didn't show up for opening night. He out there rehabbing. It's not a big deal. He should have showed up for opening night, though, and just saluted the fans. You know what I mean? Come on, Big Mitch. My guy, you're my guy. Karen said the Pistons game was close for a while. It went down to the end, pretty much. And it was back and forth for the most part, and then Halliburton hit a big three on sort of a scramble situation. Halliburton knocked down the big three and kind of extended the lead to like 5 or something like that, and that was pretty much the nail in the coffin for Detroit. But that game went down to like the last minute or so. They were in it. We're getting the nice big player introductions here. Like I said, his first game in Madison Square Garden, so we're going to take our time. Come on, Mikhail. He don't even got the warm-ups on because he warm. That's what I'm talking about, Mikhail. Come out ready. I don't need the warm-ups on. I got a big job ahead of me. I got to guard Tyrese Halliburton all night long. Bucks looking good. We're going to have to check. We're going to have to go around the league a little bit. Also, we got the Yankee game later on tonight, right? Yankee game starts at what, 8? K. Hazy said, Mikhail said, I'm ready, all suited up. That's what I like to see. Had a bad performance, had a bad preseason. But now the regular season's on. You're in the Garden. You gotta suit yourself up, my boy. Put the superpowers back on. We need you. We need you, Mikhail. Come on, dog. Don't let us down, man. Noah said the Nuggets look terrible this season. Jamal Murray's still in a funk. Yeah, I think they're done, man. I think they're done. I think they had their run, and front office messed it up. Front office absolutely mucked that situation up, man. Started with letting Bruce Brown and Jeff Green go. Oh, it's all right. The rookies will fill in. They're like 7th, 8th men. It's no big deal. No big deal. The rookies we drafted, they're going to help you, Coach Malone. Coach Malone tried playing them rookies, and he was like, they ain't going to help us. They rookies. They don't even know what's going on. Then the following season comes. Oh, you don't need KCP. It's fine. We don't really want to pay him anyway. You don't need him. Christian Brown, he ready to step up. Mike Malone's looking at him like, Christian Brown? Look, he tenacious. Pretty good defender. Athletic, good cutter. He can't shoot no threes. I need KCP to shoot some threes. You don't need him. You got Michael Porter out there. You got Jamal Murray out there. No, we need 3-point shooters. And they're like, nah, you're good. And now they're out there with a whole bunch of young dudes who aren't ready to compete at a championship level. And then your older players are all standing around in their primes like, can we get some veterans in here? Jokic after the game was like, yo, we can't shoot. I don't know what you want me to. I'm passing it out to dudes you can't shoot. And you should never throw your teammates under the bus. That's a bad job by Jokic, but like, come on. Slim Slam, what's up, Slim? Turner versus Cat, let's do it. During the playoffs last year, Turner absolutely destroyed Hartenstein. So I'm going to need Karl Anthony Towns to step up here tonight. Come on. Show the world that you're better than Hartenstein. We don't need Hartenstein because we have Karl Anthony Towns. Come on. Getting ready for the tip. Here we go. First tip of the season. Come on, Cat, win it. And he steals it. Yes, sir. JB's going to break it down, and we're off and running. JB has it up top being guarded by Nesmith. Nesmith getting right into him. Brunson on the right wing, coming to his left. Off an Anunoby screen, gets caught in the air, leaves it off for Bridges, catches, over to Josh Hart in the corner, wide open, pump fakes, blows by Halliburton, gets caught in the air, leaves it off. Brunson, wide open for 3, knocking down for the first time. Let's see, come on. You got to knock that down, JB, wide open on the right wing. Turner has it up top, back to Halliburton, being guarded by Bridges. Yes, sir, that's what we thought would happen. Coming to his right, off the screen, over to Turner. Turner gets it over to Nesmith. Extra pass, gets kicked out of bounds by Anunoby. See, that's the same thing that was happening to Boston. But Boston, they're just quicker decisions. I don't know why Turner was holding it up there. You got to be faster, my boy. You got to be faster. Good job from the Knicks, but that pick and pop was still hurting them. Still hurting them. They were in rotation there. Halliburton leaves it off. Turner driving to the basket, gets fouled by Towns. Come on. That's a soft one. Turner's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Good play from the Pistons. Had to bring the jacket and hat back. Johnny Davis, what's up, my man? What's up, Johnny? What's up, Johnny? He said, it's a must-win, Omar, by Feel the Vibes. It's the expectations, and to get blown out in game one is humbling. I mean, it may end up being the best thing to happen for them this season. Like you just said, expectations sky high. You got to get knocked down and humbled a little bit. It's a good thing it happened in game one of the regular season. So now we can pull ourselves back together and be like, all right, we got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do. Miles Turner knocks down both free throws. So it's 2-0. 11 minutes to go. A little over 11 minutes to go. Just a minute in. Brunson over to Bridges, coming to his left. Nembhard trying to stay with him. Bridges pump fakes, falls away at the foul line, comes up short. Towns offensive rebound, and then kicks it out to Josh Hart. Coming to his right off a Towns screen. Now coming to his left. Inside pass to Towns, catches, fall away long two. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. The Knicks rushing their shots a little bit. You could tell the jitters here early in the game is there. Halliburton up top in the right wing, coming to his right. Little pass fake, gets to his floater along the baseline, can't get it to go. Towns clears with the rebound. Here comes Brunson pushing the other way. Over to Josh Hart on the left wing. He's going to push. Ooh, stepping back into the corner. Over to Brunson. Brunson up top on the left wing. Being guarded by Nesmith. He's going to walk it back up, reset, cross over to his left, driving it down on Nesmith, stops, and then a foul on Nesmith. Riding Jalen Brunson all the way down the lane. Ref finally blew the whistle. Oh, looks like Josh Hart came up. Oh, brother, he's holding the hamstring. Holding up the hamstring, Josh. I don't like that. It's too early. Guys going down already? Mike Torres, what's up, Mike? Said, let's go, championship Yankees. Yes, sir. Championship Knicks, too. Talk about it, Mike. Talk about it, Mike. Towns hands it off to Anunoby. Pump fakes, driving to his left. Stopping, hesitation move. Now keeps it, driving, steps back, fall away. Over Turner, gets it to go. That's what we need to see from OG Anunoby. That's what we need to see. Picking up right where he left off against this Indiana Pacers team. Big Task, what's up, Big Task? Turner up top, inside pass to Siakam. Had Josh Hart sealed all the way, and Siakam gets the layup to go. Great pass from Turner inside to Siakam. Brunson walking it down. Has it up top, gets it over to Bridges. Ball in the hands of Bridges a lot. I'm liking it. Now, we're going to get it back to Brunson. Come on, a lot of standing around. Use your dribbles, y'all. He's just standing there. Brunson splits the pick and roll, driving it down. Euro steps down the lane, flips it up with the right hand, way off, but Josh Hart right there for the offensive rebound and putback. Thank you, Josh. Saving the possession a little bit. I don't like a lot of this standing around with the ball. Use your dribbles, y'all. Y'all can dribble. Mikhail, you got a little handle on you. I know you can. Halliburton on the left wing up top to Siakam. Siakam hands it off to Nembhard, coming to his left, now crossing over to his right on Bridges. Euro steps down the lane, kicks it out. Turner out of the corner for three, wide open, comes up short. Brunson with the rebound, he's bringing it down. He's got some space, he's got some room, leaves it off for Bridges. In the corner, Anunoby, back up top to Brunson. A little too Brunson heavy right now. I need everybody else to get involved. Brunson leans in, little bump Euro, can't knock down the floater. Here come the Pacers pushing the other way. Halliburton catches, pass fake, inside to Siakam, being guarded by Anunoby. Siakam in the high post, right block, backing down Anunoby, backing him down, stops, kicks it out the last second to Turner, but there was a foul call, I believe, on OG. And by Brunson heavy, the offense, I just mean that, like, Brunson will throw like a hit-ahead pass, and a guy will bring it down and then pull it back out and give it right back to JB. And it's like, I appreciate that because JB's the best player on the team, but like, I need y'all to be aggressive. Ball don't always have to go through Jalen Brunson. Pick and pop for Turner out of the high post. Not high post. Foul line extended, knocks down a mid-range jumper. At least it was a 2 and not a 3. Brunson bringing it down. See, this is what I don't like. Give it a Mikhail. Have Mikhail bring it down. Calling out the play. This is where the chemistry's off. Not everybody on the same page right now. Anunoby driving to his left, putting his head down, bump Euro, lays it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. A lot of contact. Anunoby, a lot of the Knicks are standing around like, yo, he just grabbed his whole arm. But he's going to be out of bounds on the Knicks. No foul call. Here come the Pacers pushing the other way. Nembhard on his left, driving past Anunoby, going under the basket, pulling it all the way back out. Good defense from the Knicks. Over to Siakam, being guarded by Josh Hart. Spin, fall away. Ooh, nothing but net. That's just a smooth move. Bump, went right into Josh Hart's chest, throw him off balance. Little step back, fall away, baby jumper out of the high post, gets it to go. Here comes Jalen Brunson. It's 8-4 early. 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Brunson picks his dribble up. Gets it over to Karl Anthony Towns. Out deep by the half-court line. hands it off to Bridges, driving to his right, over to Josh Hart, catch fire from the right wing, way off, can't get it to go. Turner clears with a rebound. Here comes Nembhard pushing the other way. Hit ahead to Nesmith. Nesmith on the right wing. He's going to pull it back out, hands it off to Siakam. Siakam being guarded by Anunoby. Putting the dribble moves on. Side step, fall away, long two. Comes up short, can't get it to go. Towns clears with a rebound. Here comes Brunson. 8-4, 7:40 to go. Brunson up top, being picked up by Nembhard. Coming to his left off the Towns brush screen. Picks his dribble up out the Bridges on the right wing. They're looking inside the Towns. Can't get it to him. Good defense from Turner. Towns finally has it deep in the high post. He's going to back down Turner. Back him down. Crowd's getting into it. Turns, righty hook shot along the baseline. Gets it to go. Pretty big man move right there from Karl-Anthony Towns. That's what we want to see. Driving his Nesmith the other way, trying to push the pace, and they call a travel on Aaron Nesmith, going a little too fast for his feet. Ball going back the other way to the Knicks. 8-6 right now. A little bit of a murky start for the Knicks, especially offensively. McBride will play well against the Pacers. I think McBride's just in for a sixth man of the year type of year. Brunson on the right wing against Nesmith. Over to Turner, catches, fires, a straightaway three. Nothing but net for Karl-Anthony Towns. Yes, sir, Cat. Yes, sir. Way to start it off, knocking down your last two shots right there. His first three of the night, his first three is a Knick. Cross-court pass, in the corner, Siakam for a three, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, now we're running, now we bring the momentum, now the crowd's getting into it. Come on, push, push. Josh Hart's gonna put his head down, attacking Siakam, gets down the lane, and he threw it away. Here come the Pacers pushing the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Siakam attacking Bridges. Lays it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go, but they call a foul. And Bridges, confused as to where the foul was. I get it. Show the replay. Let me see. They're going to show Karl-Anthony Towns knocking down that three. They ain't going to do the three to the dome? Is it coming back, Cat? Three to the dome coming back? Okay. Stuff Jennings said that shot is going to open up more driving lanes. His game is about to open up. I didn't even put the schedule up on the board. I completely forgot to do that today. I need some guys to be a little bit more aggressive with the ball in their hands. Attack. Get downhill. Be aggressive. Either that or have no conscience and just fire away. I don't need y'all to catch it and then go like, oh, I don't know, and then give it back to Brunson. We're putting too much on Brunson early in the season. We don't need JB to do everything. This is why we made those trades. OG could do a little bit, and I like the aggressiveness OG's playing. He's like, screw it. Let me go. Let me do something with it. Even if it don't end up in a bucket, at least I'm taking the pressure off Jalen Brunson for having to create every single thing the way he did at the end of last season. That was too much. That's why we went out and got Bridges. We said Bridges can do a little bit more with the ball in his hands. You don't want him to have to do that. But him being guarded by the second, third, fourth best perimeter defender out on the court is good because he should be able to attack them. He was the number one option out there in Brooklyn. Where's that, Mikal Bridges? Bring that back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Stealth Genetics said Cat is dangerous if he hits that first three. It's a good point. Cat is an explosive shooter. He's an explosive player, offensive player overall, but he's an explosive three-point shooter. And if that first one looks smooth, hit nothing but net, didn't even touch the rim. Jules said the Big Cat for three. I mean, I'm calling him Big Cat. I know people want to go with Bodega Cat. It just don't roll off the tongue, especially when you're commentating like that. That's Big Cat right there. Right? I used to call, Randall Big Julius. When you big like that, you got to get big down low. Cat came in, missed that first long fall away too. He's excited because he's getting up shots. Then he had him in the post, hit the nice righty hook shot along the baseline. Old school big man, looked like Patrick Ewing on that play. And then knocked down the three. That's modern day big man moves right there. Need to see more of it. Omar reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Yes, if you're in the stream right now and you have yet to hit that thumbs up button, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps, man. It really helps signal boost the show. Send it out to more people and whatnot. Also, we are live streaming simultaneously on Twitch, twitch.tv at Sheffy Jr. All right, here we go. Checking back in. Come on. I need to see some from Kale. I need to see JB get on the books. Siakam at the foul line. Knocks down the first one. Come on, Siakam. Hurry up. Get these free throws going, man. Get these free throws going. Come on, dog. Come on. There we go. He did knock down both of his free throws. 10-9 right now. Indiana with a 1-point lead. 6:30 to go here in the first quarter of the Knicks home opener against the Indiana Pacers here. Bridges on the left wing. Ooh, the Pacers are in a zone. How does it going to work out? Because the Knicks got shooting right now. Knicks got a ton of shooting. Brunson up top. Hesitation move. Steps back. Picks his dribble up. Inside to Anunoby. Catches. Driving it down. Goes up. Takes the contact. Ooh, couldn't get the and one to go, but he will go to the foul line. Picking up the foul on Miles Turner. There you go. There you go. Attack that zone, baby. Attack that zone. We got shooters everywhere. We not worried about it. We not worried about it. I'm not worried about a zone this year. I'm really not. Zone is not going to kill the Knicks. They got too much shooting out there. Anunoby misses a free throw. Come on, big dog. Come on. We can't be missing free throws. I don't like missing free throws. If there's one thing that we got to do is get the free points. There you go, OG. At least he knocked down the second one. Splits a pair. Halliburton bringing it down, gets it over to Siakam. Siakam up top. We're under the halfway mark of the first quarter here. Under 6 minutes. Nembhard over to Turner. Turner hands it back to Halliburton. Coming to his left off the handoff, driving it down. Pocket pass to Turner. Bridges came from behind. Hit a lot of arm. He got called for the foul on Turner. But he did prevent the big dunk from Miles Turner. Show the replay. Show the replay. That's a lot of ball, man. That's a lot of... Challenge it, Tibbs. Challenge it, my boy. That's a lot of ball. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh, he's not going to challenge it. So Turner's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Ball don't lie, baby. Missed that first one. Ball don't lie. Bridges does now have two fouls, though. The follow through on Bridges. Yeah, I can see. They probably would have kept that a foul. They probably would have kept that a foul. Decade. What's up, Decade? Come on, miss another one. Miss another one. He knocks it down. Splits a pair of free throws. Tied at 10. No, 11-10. Excuse me. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top. Dancing with it. Driving to his left. Bump. Floater. Can't get the floater to go. JB not having a good night to start. Not on the board yet. Halliburton dribbling it down. A little fancy handle. Kicks it out to Nembhard. Driving to his left. Great defense from the Knicks. Anunoby and Bridges comes up with it. And then Siakam can't save and knocks that out of bounds. It's going to go to the Knicks. That's what I'm talking about. OG Anunoby helping Mikal Bridges there. Locking up defensively out on the perimeter. Y'all not going to get by them too. It's not going to happen. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top. Over to Bridges, back to Brunson, coming to his left, pulling it back, now driving to his right, over to Bridges, quickly attacking, getting downhill, stops, turns, he's in the post, little fall away in the paint, in and out, and it stays in. Yes, sir, Mikal Bridges gets on the board, his first point as a Knick. He's looking smooth out there, he's looking smooth, jump shot looking nice. Siakam over to Nembhard up top over to Turner hands it off to Matherin, who's checked in, being guarded by Josh Hart, between the legs, dancing with it, quick crossover to his left, driving it down, leaves it off, Turner catches. Ooh, good defense from the Knicks. As Mikal Bridges switched on to him, now Turner's going to dance with it. Cross-court pass, almost stolen. Halliburton's got to put it up, gets blocked from behind. Yes, sir, get blocked from behind. Shot clock violation. The defense has arrived, y'all. We're here, baby. Let's get to it. That's that lockdown defense we've been waiting for. That's what we've been waiting for. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Halliburton. Over to Brunson, being guarded by Nembhard. Brunson coming to his left off a Town screen, driving it down. He's got space all the way, puts up the floater, gets it to go. That's an easy one. JB's on the board now. Everybody's cooking. I think everybody's on the board now. All 5 starters have scored. Nembhard up top, quick crossover to, Halliburton, quick crossover to his left. In the corner to a wide open Mathurin. His Bridges helped out a little too much after Brunson got crossed over, and he knocks down the 3. Benedict Mathurin's now on the board, tied at 14, 4 minutes to go. Josh Hart up top being guarded by Hart. We got to take advantage of that. Josh Hart up top being guarded by Halliburton. Brunson, dribble, pull up, straightaway 3, low, deep. Ooh, nothing but net, though. Splashed it. If he could extend the range just a little bit, gave himself a little bit more room to operate, JB's a bad man. Nembhard on the right wing. Cross court to Halliburton. Swings it over to Mathurin, who pump fakes. Mid-range, pull-up jumper. Knocks it down. I'm telling you, Benedict Mathurin wasn't available last year, was injured. He's going to change the dynamic of this team a little bit. He can get buckets off the bench. Brunson over to Josh Hart, driving it down. Over to Anunoby, steps back in the corner. Pump fakes. 2 defenders go flying by. Somebody's open inside the Towns. Catches. He's got to save it. Turns it over. Josh Hart saves it instead. Inside. Towns goes up, throws it down with 2 hands. That's what I'm talking about. Come up with the 50-50 balls and get active, Towns. Yeah, get active. Talk to him. Helter-skelter play going the way of the Knicks right now. That's what you need. You need to win the 50-50 balls. Salute Josh Hart for saving that possession right there. That's what I'm talking about, yo. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need to see, baby. Mark, what's up, Mark? The big bodega. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Karl Anthony Towns is cooking right now in his debut. Already a much better game than he played in Boston. I'll tell you that. What are we up to already? What is Towns up to? 7 points? Hit a 3? Had a 2? Decade said smash those likes for the Frazier Blaze. Yes, sir. We had to bring it back out. They brought us some good luck last year. We had to bring it back out. We had to put the crushed velvet away for now. We had to come back with Old Faithful for the home opener. The Knicks, Towns, 7 points, leading us in scoring. Brunson's at 5, knocked down his last 2, low floater end of 3. Josh Hart scored, Anunoby got to the foul line, and he's got a bucket. Mikal Bridges also got a bucket, a little bit more, Look, here's the thing. Brunson, this is my issue. Brunson's taking 6 shots, Towns taking 4, Anunoby 2, Bridges 2. I need Bridges a little bit more involved, just a little bit. Like attack the basket a little bit more, put the ball in your hands, show us a couple dribble moves. Just to get yourself in rhythm, feel the ball a little bit. I don't want to see you catching it, standing there, don't use any of your dribbles, and then throw it back to Brunson. Even if you catch it and you're going to put it between your legs a couple times, like, okay, yeah, you know what? This is not the angle we want. Let's reset it, JB. It's your team, right? I appreciate that a little bit more than you just catching it, looking, going, I don't know. Here, take it back. We don't need that. We don't need that. And if they press up on you while you got the handle, go ahead, blow by them. I know you got it in you. So don't let me see you standing around. Mikal, you too good for that. It's not why we gave up 18 first-round picks for you, my boy. Big Task said we're looking much better in this game. Look, the Celtics had a generational performance. They're not going to hit 29 threes. That's going to be their best shooting performance all season, right? So even if they miss 10 of those threes, and they hit 19 threes, that's still an excellent shooting game for them. And the Knicks are probably in that game, right? And it's significantly closer because they did shoot like 55% from the field that game. So we just gonna put that game behind us. Never happened. It is what it is. We know we got what our issues are and what we got to work on. It's nice to be humbled that early in the season because now we know what we got to work on. We know we got to be better. And that's where we are. That's where we are. So if Jan said 1916, excuse me. There we go. Thank you. V. Harris, what's up, V. Harris? Happy to see you, happy to see you. The blazer gives us good luck. It is our go-to good luck blazer, man. It is. Here we go, we're back into it. Oh, I had my timer ticking the whole time. Matherin has it up top, kicks it out to Toppin, who's just checked in. Toppin gets it out to Jackson, back up top to Toppin, coming to his left, stepping back, pull up mid-range jumper, comes up short, fight for the rebound, knock it out of Jackson's hands. Here comes Jalen Brunson, bringing it down on the right wing. Hesitation, dribble, pull up over Obi Toppin, excuse me. And then fighting for it. And it went over the backboard, so it's out of bounds anyway. Bridges was fighting for that rebound. Knicks with a 3-point lead right now. Guess who's in the game but future Sixth Man of the Year award winner, Deuce McBride. He's out there guarding McConnell. Pass fake, crosses it out, swings it over to Matherin, who pump fakes. He's driving it down, Euro steps down the lane. Beautiful Euro step around Towns. Not good enough defense from Karl-Anthony Towns right there. Don't jump. Let Matherin come right into you. He's 3 for 3 from the field for 7 points. Benedict Matherin, I told you, wasn't healthy last year. Here he is. He changes the dynamic of this team for them. Mikal Bridges up top. See, this is what I want to see. Running the pick and roll with Towns. Gets it over to Towns. Towns in the high post against Jackson. He going to abuse this. Yeah. Backing him down. Stops. Turns. Spins. Drop step. Can't get the lefty lay to go. Here comes Matherin after picking up the rebound. Bringing it down. Pass fake. And an offensive foul on Isaiah Jackson. He just got Brunson. Jalen Brunson forcing the turnover there. Just standing in the way. Just stand in the way of the big man. He's going to come right into you. Come on, Jackson. You got to look where you're going. Mark said hurt. He was his heart okay? He was on like the second play of the game. He was like closing out to somebody, took a bit of an awkward step, held it a little bit, stayed in the game for his normal rotation minutes, and then recently came out. So hopefully he's all right. I don't see him on the bench, but I don't got the greatest angles. Mikal across the lane, knocks down the mid-range jumper. I'm telling Mikal's going to have a good game. I told you. Mikal and Towns, we're going to have good debuts here in the Garden. Cam Payne has checked in for Brunson, so has Jericho Sims for Towns. We got the bench unit out there, and good defense from Payne to not give McConnell any open space there. 1:45 to go here in the first quarter. Knicks still holding on to that 3-point lead, 21-18. We've got Anunoby, Bridges, Payne, McBride, and Sims. No Dottier yet, and we'll see if we see him tonight. McConnell on the right wing, has it up top, being guarded by Payne. Coming to his right, spinning to his left, under the basket, lays it up, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. And the second jump from Isaiah Jackson gets it to go down. I need Jericho Sims to be more aggressive on the back line there. Come on. Mikal Bridges has it up top, doing a lot of ball handling. Cross-court pass, Anunoby wide open for 3, rattles it in. I just knew that was going in for my boy OG Anunoby. Way to knock it down. Knicks 3 starting to fall here tonight. Matherin pushes off a little bit. McBride hits the floor. No foul call. Can't knock down the 3. Jackson, another offensive rebound. That's not Jackson. Excuse me. Who is this? Shuffles it inside, though, to McConnell, who knocks down a little floater. And the Knicks pushing the other way quickly. Over to Payne on the left wing. Payne, over to Sims, back to Payne. Payne spinning, coming to his left, driving it down. Has some space. Little double clutch floater. Can't get it to go. Knocked out for the long rebound over to Bridges. Bridges has it against Matherin. Has it in the post. Kicks it out. Campaign. Right wing 3. Quick catch, fire, and shot. Ooh, halfway down, but can't get it to stay. Here come the Pacers pushing the other way. 30 seconds to go. Cross-court pass. Toppin, cutting down the lane. Lays it up and in with the left hand over Anunoby. Now tied at 24 as the benches have come in. Both teams even here. Campaign has it up top. Who is this young man on the Pacers? I do not recognize his hairstyle. Campaign gets fouled. Oh, that's Jabari Walker. Jabari Walker? That's not Jabari Walker. What's his name? The rookie from last year. Didn't play. Wasn't in the rotation. But they are high on him. I'm also high on him. I like that kid. What's his name? Jarace Walker. Yes. Jarace Walker. Brunson's going to check in for the last possession. So is Towns of the quarter here. 8 seconds to go. The Knicks have 8 seconds to get a good shot off. To get it into Bridges, back to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Matherin. Driving to his right, stopping, crossing over to his left, stops, turns, pump fake, leans in, and Brunson will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. The young man Matherin got caught with that pump fake, as many people do. 1.7 on the clock, but Brunson's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Stove Genetics said, I need Jericho to sit back down, say his stomach hurt or something. I'm right there with you. I'm Team Hug Porty, man. I'm Team Ariel Hug Porty over Jericho Sims. There can't be so much of a difference that you wouldn't take the energy and the ferocity of Hug Porty over the monotone play of Sims. Like, as a bench guy, you need the energy. And I think Hug Porty gives you the energy, even if he's going to make a handful of rookie mistakes there. There's no way I can believe that Jericho Sims is that much better than him. McConnell, full court pass, can't get it to go. 0.9 on the clock. And Todd Clark with the subscription. Appreciate you, Todd. Appreciate you, Todd Clark. Welcome. Hope you're having a good time, my boy. Knicks with a 1-point lead as Brunson split the pair of free throws. Forgot to clock that. McBride, lob it in. Terrible lob. And another turnover. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. All right, so we just swapped a couple of turnovers between the Knicks and the Pacers there to finally put an end to that quarter. But the Knicks take a 1-point lead into the second quarter. Okay. Good start. Let's go through the box scores just a little bit. All right, let's go through the box scores because let's see how McHale and Towns did in their Knicks debuts. Bridges 2 for 3. Didn't attempt a 3-point shot. 4 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. A little bit of playmaking, distributing a little bit. Love to see it. OG Anunoby with 6 points. Love to see it. Towns with 7, leading us in scoring. Brunson also with 6. He is 2 for 7 from the field. Josh Hart with 2. Had an offensive rebound and put back. And the bench have yet to score. They played about 3 minutes. Final 3 minutes of that quarter. The Knicks are 3 for 7 from 3. 10 for 22 from the field. 45% from the field. The Pacers also not taking a ton of threes. 1 for 5 from 3. But they are 50% from the field, 9 for 18. Noah said better than a deficit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Todd, what's up, Todd? He said, go Knicks. Appreciate you, brother. Stove said, tell them you heard the Pacer bench say they're scared of Hug Porty. I just can't believe. It's hard for me to see that Jericho Sims is so much better than Hug Porty in practice that you wouldn't want to be like, all right, well, let's see it. Let's see Hug Porty, man. Let's see it. Because Hug Porty plays with like a ferocity and an energy in the paint. I think that like the more he would play, people would be like, ooh, I don't want to go challenge that guy. Like he's going to go up and block my shot. People see Jericho Sims in the paint, they're like, all right, whatever. I don't care. This guy barely knows how to use his athleticism. Look, I like Sims. I think he's an okay third-string big man. But I just want to see Hug Porty at this point. I've been out on Jericho Sims since last season. So the fact that he is now a part of the rotation until Precious Achiuwa seemingly comes back is just going to drive me crazy for the next 2 weeks. Hopefully, Precious Achiuwa comes back quickly. Hopefully. Because I don't know if I could take this that much longer, you know. Mark said Huck better than Sims. That's what I'm saying. Slim Slammer said seniority is aching with Tibbs. He does like his older players, man. He does like his older players. Noah said, do you think Alex R will end up being a bust? No, I think he's going to end up being an all-defensive level big. And I think the offense is it's just going to be really slow. It's going to be really slow developing his offensive game. You know, he's more of a project than I think people discussed, but if you watch him play, like he's awesome defensively. Like for a rookie, he's awesome defensively. If he was on a better team, he would pop more, right? If he was on Memphis, if he slipped and fell in the draft and went to Memphis instead of Zach Edey, we would be like, oh wow, this guy's really good defensively. Alex Sarr is going to be fine. The offense isn't going to be there night to night. He's going to have good games and bad games, mostly bad games in his rookie year. But the defense is going to be there, and it's going to be nice. All right, here, start of the second quarter. Inside pass to Isaiah Jackson. He knocks down a little floater over Josh Hart. It's nice to see Josh Hart back in the game. Means that hammy probably isn't bothering him that much. We got Payne, Bridges, Sims, Josh Hart, and Deuce McBride. Payne coming to his left off the handoff, up top to Bridges, swing through to his left, pulling it back, over to Josh Hart, back to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right, driving it down, stops, turns, spins, fades, one-legged fade. Nothing but net. That's what we want to see. Create some points, create some opportunities. McConnell on the right wing, coming to his left off the Jackson screen. Sims hedges hard. They kick it out to Matherin, being guarded by Payne. I don't like this matchup. Matherin coming to his right, off the Jackson screen. Inside pass to Jackson. Ball knocked loose, but Jackson picks it back up. Kicks it out to Matherin. Shot clock winding down to 5. Matherin's got to do something with it. Coming to his right, stopping, stepping, falling away along the baseline. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Who comes up with the rebound? But none other than Josh Hart. And shot out of a cannon. Here he comes in transition, attacking Jackson. Blows right past him, and he lays it up and in with the right hand. Beautiful move from Josh Hart. That's what we need to see. But he does come up limping. That's not what we want to see there. And campaign fouls Obi Toppin, as Toppin had positioning on him. I don't like Josh Hart coming up limping ever. He's wincing and limping up the court as he's ball handling it. Oh man. I don't like that face he's making though, because it's making me nervous, Josh. You're making me nervous. Matherin gets it into McConnell. McConnell being guarded by Campaign. McConnell coming to his left, stopping, turning, spinning, out to Walker. And Walker knocks down to 3 after initially hesitating. Eventually put it up and knocked it down. Tied at 29. McBride has it up top. McBride's been real quiet since entering the game. Been playing a lot through Bridges, and I like that. Now McBride coming to his left off the Sims handoff. Step back, left wing 3. Nothing but net for Deuce McBride. Has he missed the 3 so far this season? My goodness, the 6th man of the year campaign continues as McConnell drives it down. Cross-court pass to Walker, inside to Jackson. Jackson in the high post, hands it off to Toppin, coming to his right, being guarded by Josh Hart. Now Toppin has it, throws it inside to Jackson, who catches, comes down with it. They throw it inside to Walker, kicks it out to Toppin, extra pass. Matherin, beautiful ball movement from the Pacers, and Matherin rewards his teammates by knocking down the standstill wide open left wing 3 off the beautiful ball movement from the Indiana Pacers there. Campaign on the right wing. Attacking Walker. Oh no, that's Bridges, excuse me. Coming to his left, finally gets open, puts up the floater, gets it to go. That's what we want to see. Mikhail, get busy, get buckets. They can't guard you. That's what I want to see you do with the starters as well, though. McConnell has it up top on the right wing, pulling it back out. Over to Jackson, back to McConnell. McConnell driving to his left off the handoff. Getting in the middle of the lane, kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin up top to Walker. Walker being guarded by Bridges. Sidestep, puts up the 3 over Bridges, comes up short. Sims comes in for the rebound. Here comes Campaign bringing it down. Knicks with a 2-point lead. Campaign putting the dribble moves on Toppin, pulling it back out. Puts up the 3 now. Can't get it to go. And then Jericho Sims mistimes his jump. Home run pass to Toppin, who lays it up and in with the left hand. Bad shot from Campaign. I don't like that shot at all, man. Not at all. Bridges has it up top, hands it off to McBride. Over to Sims, back to Bridges. Bridges, swing through, coming to his left. Over to Josh Hart, catches, pump fakes, driving to his left. He's got space, ball knocked loose. And here comes Toppin. He's shot out of a can. He's going all the way. Inside pass. Matherin lays it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go, but he is fouled by Bridges. Believes that's Mikhail's 3rd foul now. Todd said Deuce, more like Trace. Yeah, he got the wrong nickname, man. He got the wrong nickname. It's not Deuce McBride, it's Trace McBride. OG's coming back in, presumably for Mikhail, who's picked up his 3rd foul now. Mark said Sims sucks. Sims is a fine 3rd-string big man, and in this case, should be exactly what you need. A guy who can fill in behind your backup big getting hurt, but Now when you have Ariel Hukporti there, like, if Hukporti wasn't sitting there, who I think can provide more value than Sims right now, I wouldn't care. I would be like, listen, he's a third-string big man for a reason. He's here to fill in spot minutes. But I feel like you've got a better answer on the bench, you know? You're just going to have to wait and see. Just going to have to wait and see. Mathurin does split the pair of free throws. But Deuce McBride driving it all the way down and blows the righty layup. Come on, Deuce. Get back on defense now. It's a 5-on-4. Leaves it off for Toppin. Pass fake. Now puts up the three. Comes up short. You gotta get back on defense, Deuce. Left a wide open Obi Toppin there as the trailer. Josh Hart on the right wing. Being guarded by Walker. Coming to his left off the sim screen. Over to Payne. Payne back to Josh Hart. Coming to his right. Pulling it back out. Now to Payne. We're going nowhere, guys. We're going nowhere. Payne. Hesitation move. Now blowing past the defense. Lays it up in the right hand. Beautiful move, Cam. Beautiful move. That's what I want to see more of. Don't settle for contested pull-up threes. We don't need that. Not from you. Not unless you're feeling it and you're on a heater. Cross-court pass to Walker. Walker looking inside the Mathurin, being guarded by Payne. Now he gets it out on the three-point line on the right wing. Jab step, jab step, jab step. Now coming to his right. Good defense from Payne, forcing the pickup. And he steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about, campaign. Get me back on your side, my boy. Every time I doubt you, you come back and show the effort and the hustle and why you're in the rotation. I like it. And he's talking smack. He's saying, get him out of here. Oh, that's why Deuce was late. Now he's limping. Y'all, we can't catch a break, y'all. We can't catch a break. Of course, we know Mitchell Robinson's out. Now Precious Achiuwa is out. Josh Hart comes up holding the hammy. Deuce McBride laboring a little bit, bent over. I don't know what's wrong with him, but can we catch a break? Can we just enjoy a team for a little bit? Just for a little bit. It's been like this in January of last season. We're almost coming up on a full 12 months of this. It's been 10 months of nonstop worrying about injuries with their team. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Happy to see you. See, that's how you ingratiate yourself into the fan base, though. You lock up on defense. Listen, he can take all the bad shots he's going to take. We're going to love campaign as long as he plays that level of defense and intensity is there. Right? You guys know I'm partial to rookies. Always have been, always will be. But you don't hear me mention Tyler Kolek. As much as we love Tyler Kolek, he's probably not going to get in over campaign. Campaign's a perfectly fine backup PG. It's the Sims over Hukporti thing. That bothers me. Listen, I'm going to be off it once Precious Achiuwa comes back. Precious Achiuwa will be the backup big, and that'll be perfectly fine. That'll be perfectly fine at that point. But, like, really? Really? User 345. What's poppin', my guy? I said, is Mike Breen calling this game on ESPN? He is not. Mike Breen is calling the game on the MSG network alongside Clyde Frazier tonight. I don't know who's calling the game on ESPN. Because if I have the option to watch the ESPN stream or the MSG stream, I'm going to choose the MSG stream every time. Tibbs loves the vets. That is his kryptonite. That is his kryptonite. If he looks at the roster and he sees an R next to your name, signifying that you're a rookie, he's going to be a little hesitant to play you. He may eventually get to them. He may eventually get to the Pacom Dadiers, who we haven't seen tonight. Banished to the bench after the Celtics game. We may not see the Pacom Dadiers, the Tyler Koleks, or the Ariel Hukportis of the world right away. But I suspect that we'll see them at certain points throughout the season as we deal with a handful of, hopefully, not serious injuries. Like maybe Brunson got to take a night off because he's got a headache or something, right? Like nothing serious. But if that's the case and we're playing like the Washington Wizards, cool. Throw Deuce McBride in the starting lineup, have have Tyler Kolek off the bench as the guard, and we're cool. We're cool, right? Deuce McBride, and he goes back to the locker room. Come on, man. And he's holding the hammy too? Tibbs, what kind of practices are we running? Training staff, can we take care of our guy? Why are our guys having muscle injuries already? I've had my timer ticking the whole time. None of you said anything. I'm disappointed in you, chat. None of y'all said anything. Now Josh Hart bringing it down. Brunson's in for the injured Deuce McBride. Brunson hands it off to Anunoby, coming to his right off the sim screen, putting his head down, attacking the basket, goes up with the right hand, gets it to go over Turner. I love aggressive OG Anunoby. Love it. Halliburton's also back in. They sag off of him. He puts up the three, can't get it to go. Jericho Sims comes flying in for the rebound. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Comes to his left, pulling it back. Inside to Josh Hart, wide open in the lane. Gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Sims. Hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his left off the sim screen. Good screen. They bring a double team. Half spin. Brunson going under the basket. Picks his dribble, gets it out to Payne. Back to Brunson. Brunson in the right corner. Jab step. Long two over Neesmith. Nothing but net. Okay. We'll take it. Tay Mack. What's up, Tay? Looks like the team needs to do more hamstring stretching. I'm saying, Tay. What's going on? Nice feed inside the Turner. Lefty scoop layup gets it to go over Anunoby and one for Miles Turner. That's an impressive finish right there. Hit him with the little scoopies. Scoopies to the basket. Todd said Campaign's got to be a dog with a shot like his. It is ugly, man. It is ugly. Listen, as long as it goes in, I don't care what it looks like. Miles Turner does miss the free throw. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Brunson bringing it down, has it up top, behind the back, coming to his right. He's got space. Euro steps down the lane, kicks it out. Campaign, quick, catch, fire, and shoot. Knocks it down. Like I said, I don't care how it looks as long as it's going in. 6 minutes to go. We've hit the halfway point of the second quarter here. Almost done here in the first half. Halliburton dribble pull up left wing three wide open. They left him open. Can't get it to go. Halliburton continues to struggle from three. Struggled the other night in Detroit. Struggling here tonight in New York. Brunson coming to his left. Quick crossover to the right. He's got a wide open lane. Lays it up. Can't get it to go. No foul call. Siakam up ahead to Halliburton in the corner. Neesmith pump fake. Fly by defense from Campaign. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Hit ahead to Brunson. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart. He's going to slow it down just a little bit, let the team catch up. 5:30 to go here in the second. Josh Hart feeds Towns in the post. We're going to slow it down. Give it to the big man. He's going to back down Turner. Stops, turns, righty hook. Ooh, halfway down, can't get it to stay. Josh Hart fighting for the rebound, but he steps out of bounds. Whew. The hustle and the effort and the energy's there, but just can't catch a break right now. Up top to Turner. Turner. Cross court to Neesmith. Neesmith up top to Halliburton. Catches. Pump fakes. Driving to his right. Anunoby sticking with him. Pulling it back. Now coming to his left. Over to Neesmith. Goes up. Puts up the floater. Looks like Karl Anthony Towns got a pace of it. Josh Hart bringing it down now. Leaves it off for Towns as the trailer. Pump fakes. Driving to his right. Blows by the big man Turner. But a foul on the perimeter. No and one. They're not going to give him the and one as Towns went in to knock down the floater, but they do call the foul on Turner out on the perimeter. Towns did come up with the block on the Neesmith floater attempt. He did do that. Knicks with the 6-point lead. They're starting to build some momentum here. Starting to. Brunson has it up top. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart back to Brunson. Indiana still into that, back into that zone. Catching fire from Josh Hart, and he knocks it down. His first three of the season, baby. Line me up, Josh. No hesitation. Knock down the threes, my boy. Knicks on a 12-2 run. Siakam pass fake. Now gets it out to Halliburton up top. Anunoby switches onto him. Out to Neesmith. Neesmith looking for Siakam. Can't get it to him. Now gets it to Siakam. Out on the perimeter being guarded by Josh Hart. That hamstring not bothering him now. Swing through to the right. Stops. Turns. Fall away. Great defense from Josh Hart. Missed time to jump from Turner, but he is still able to grab it. Now kicks it out to Siakam in the right wing, who got back up, and he can't knock down the three. And Brunson comes up with the rebound. He's going to bring it down. Brunson on the left wing being guarded by Neesmith. Ooh, between the legs. Ooh, blows by Neesmith. Going all the way to the basket. Scoop layup with the left hand. Ooh, the double clutch. What JB do? What JB do? Knock down the layup. Knock it down. And JB firing up the crowd too. Fire me up, JB. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Putting the dribble moves on Neesmith, you can't stick with him, dog. You can't stick with him. See, I got to inflate the I got to put some air in the basketballs because JB just hit him with the ooh, ooh, and blew right by him. Blew right by. One more time demonstration. He hit him with the, I'm going left. No, I'm not. I'm going right. No, I'm not. I'm going left. He's a lefty. You know he want to get back to the left hand. Neesmith, come on, man. The way JB moves is insane. It's insane. Okay, Hazy said getting better and better. This is what we want to see, baby. This is what we want to see. This is what we've been trying to tell people. Like the Celtics game's an anomaly. Listen, the Celtics are the team to beat. If you don't come correct, they will embarrass you like they did to the Knicks in game 1. But we know that's going to be probably one of the worst games of the season we're going to see from the Knicks. You know what I mean? So, here they are. Now, we got a long game left to go, but here we are. Lorenzo. Quadruple zero Lorenzo. What's poppin', Lorenzo? Said New York Knicks winning. Yes, they are. Currently holding an 11-point lead. Stepping the game up right now. Defense leading the offense. And boy, is that offense humming. Josh Hart knocking down threes. Anunoby knocking down threes. Karl Anthony Towns knocking down threes. JB getting to the basket with the hee-hee. Nah, that's not the hee-hee. The hee-hee is the hee-hee. That's when you see the fancy pass. JB hit them with the ah. Hit him with the hoo-ha. He hit him with the, it's here? No, it's not. It's down here. Now it's up here. That's what he did. Slim Slam said we're going to bust the Celtics buns next round. Yeah, when's the next time they play, actually? Let's look that up real quick, because now I'm interested. World Series update, 0-0, top of the second. Appreciate you, Mark. Fill us in on that. Keep us updated. All right, let's look real quick. They do not play them in November. How about December? They do not play them in December. How about January? They do not play them in January. February? We got to play them 3 more times. Sorry. We do play them in February. Play them twice in February. And then towards the end of the season in April. Interesting. Okay. We'll take it. That's cool. All right, here we go. We're back in, y'all. Let's keep the momentum running. Let's keep it running. Put the pressure on them. Ricardo said, in back-to-back games, we faced the champions of the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, true. Look, our first 10 games are tough. We do not have a break in our schedule, man. Do not have a break in our schedule. Also, the reason why I wanted to look at the next time we play the Celtics, guess they're going to be healthy. Mitchell Robinson, Precious Achiuwa. We'll probably make a trade at that point. We'll see. Halliburton swings it out to Neesmith. Pump fake, driving to his right on Brunson. They swing it around. Nembhard catching fire from 3. Air balls, but falls right into the hands of Neesmith, and he lays it up and in. Don't you just hate when a team is so bad they shoot an air ball, but it falls into the hands of the player standing under the basket? Brunson has it up top. Against Neesmith. Over to Josh Hart, back to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left off a town screen. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart back to Brunson. A lot of standing around. Come on, y'all. Brunson pump fake over to Josh Hart. He's going to put up another left wing 3. Comes up well short. Siakam clears with a rebound. He's going to bring it down. Siakam up top. Driving all the way down, and he's going to throw it down tough with the right-handed jam. And the Knicks just not getting back and communicating. That's bad defense right there. I don't like the way y'all came out of that timeout. Come on, step up. And neither did Tom Thibodeau. He's going to call a timeout. Thank you. You just going to let a guy grab a rebound and bring it all the way down the court? Nobody's going to step in front of him? He's going to throw it down with one hand? Like, turn around. Pay attention. Lock in. You just had an 11-point lead. You had the crowd going crazy. You had all the momentum in the world, and then you come out of the timeout, and that's what you do? Good timeout, Tom. Coach Tibby, good timeout, man. Karen said, halftime Cavs up by 10 to the Pistons. We can go around the league a little bit. Actually, we'll wait till halftime. We're almost there. 3 minutes to go. We'll wait till halftime. We'll see what's popping around the league. Start of the season, we got to keep an eye on everybody because somebody going to pop up. I think it's going to be the Detroit Pistons. I really like the Pistons. It's going to take them a minute, but they're going to go on a little bit of a run. JB Bickerstaff's a good coach. You're going to whip them boys into shape. No Pacom Daddier tonight, y'all. Not my man Pacom getting benched after the first game of the season against the champions. Come on, Tibbs. It wasn't his fault, Tibbs. It wasn't his fault. All right, here we go. Back at the timeout. Show me something, guys. Show me something. 3 minutes to go here in the second. Same lineup of Brunson, Anunoby, Towns, Hart, and Payne. Josh Hart up top, gets it over to Towns. Towns hands it off to Anunoby, coming to his right, putting his head down, attacking. Turner, ball knocked loose. Brunson's going to pick up out of the corner. Stops, turns, pump fake, shoves it over to Josh Hart, coming to his left. One-legged fade away. Gets it to go over Turner. That's a tough, he made an easy shot, a tougher shot, but as long as it goes down. Nembhard up top, gets it over to Turner. Turner fakes the handoff. Now gets it over to Halliburton. Halliburton being chased by Payne. Snaking coming to his right. Ball knocked loose. Anunoby's going to pick it up. Got a running start. He's going to go all the way and throw it down with two hands. Defense leading the offense, and you got to love it. See, that's what I'm talking about, Tom. Good timeout from Tom Thibodeau. Setting them boys straight. Now we back up by 11. Nembhard up top to Siakam, and the defense is locked back in. Siakam, quick crossover to his left. Kicks it out to Nesmith. How do we leave him wide open? Good recovery from Brunson, though. Chasing him off the line. Up top to Siakam again. He stops, turns, spins, steps back. Beautiful move. Rattles in the jumper over Anunoby. That's a beautiful, beautiful move from Siakam right there. Josh Hart has it up top against Nesmith. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off a town screen. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Catches, driving to his left. Back up top to Brunson. A lot of standing around. Now coming to his left off a town screen. Pocket pass to Towns, cutting down the lane. Gets the foul. Can't get the and one. A little layup to go, but he will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. That was a beautiful, that was a blind faith pass from Jalen Brunson. Like, Towns, he was like, Towns, you better be rolling to the basket. And he just threw that into open space. And guess what? Towns was rolling to the basket. See, that's the chemistry that's going to build over time. Charlie said, so hyped to see our boy Julius Randle finally make a statement last night in the Wolves win. I mean, that's just a regular game for Julius Randle. Now, hopefully, everyone's like, oh, wait, hold on. Is Julius Randle good? Now, we know he's good. We've been knowing he was good. So, hopefully, you know, people recognize that, you know, that he's like legitimately, he didn't accidentally walk into all NBA selections. You don't just walk into those. Towns does knock down both of his free throws. Halliburton up top, gets it over to Turner. Quick catch and fire and shoot. Comes up well short. Josh Hart chases down the rebound. He's bringing it down. Josh Hart up top. He's putting his head down, attacking Nesmith, going all the way, gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Josh Hart, man. It's so funny because the last game, he took, what, like 2 shots in the preseason? Something crazy. He took like 2 or 3 shots in the preseason. Didn't hit any of them, something like that. And after the last preseason game, he was like, I just don't know what to do. You know, like, I don't know what my role is. I'm a little lost. And then he comes down the Celtics. He's one of the better players in that Celtics game. And then he's been fantastic tonight. Josh Hart's been great. He's been great. Knocks down the first free throw. Grabbing rebounds, pushing in transition, getting layups, getting to the foul line. Moving the ball well. Come on. K. Hazy said Josh is killing it, playing like it's the finals. That's just Josh Hart, baby. It's just Josh Hart. He's found his game. He's found his role. He's found his niche with his team. Knocks down both of the free throws. 56-43. Knicks with a 13-point lead. Let's build on to it before we go into halftime. We got about a little over a minute to go. Nembhard has it up top, coming to his left. Pocket pass to Turner. Goes up. Great defense from Towns. Turner loses it. No foul call. A lot of contact. Brunson coming to his right. Hesitation move, stops, turns. Oh, got everybody looking, and he goes in and lays it up nice and easy. Nice and easy. He was coming through. They thought he was going to hand it off. He said, nope. Attacking the basket, lays it up the left hand, and they call another timeout. 15-point lead for the Knicks. Keep extending it, keep building it, baby. About a minute to go here in the second quarter, in the first half. Knicks building a lead. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Where we at? 58-43. Right on point. About a minute to go. Timeout for the Pacers. They've been calling a lot of those here in the first half. Knicks got to keep the momentum going. Build it up as large as you can going into the second half. Because you know they're going to come out in the second half ready to go, rearing to go. So you got to be ready. I'm proud to be a Knicks fan. I hope you are. I hope you are. Indiana Pacers with 43 first half points, so 43 first half points. A far cry from that Boston game. Defense stepping up here tonight. Nick Yak, what's up, Yak? Happy to see you, big dog. He said it's called night and day. Last two games, especially the defense and rebounding. Yeah, I mean, look, the Knicks didn't play well defensively, but at the same time, the Celtics had a generational performance the other night. So it's nice to see what a team looks like against the regular team. And this is the performance they're putting up right now. Halliburton, quick crossover to his left, leaves it off to Siakam, wide open in the corner for three. Comes up short, long rebound, back to Siakam. They swing it around. Nembhard in the corner. Halliburton open, left corner three. Comes up well short. Halliburton continues to struggle. He's been almost entirely absent here tonight. Where is Halliburton? The APB is out. Brunson, quick crossover. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Oh, he missed it. I thought that went down. He just was bullying Mathurin all down the court. Couldn't knock down the floaters and went in and out. Up top to Mathurin, driving to his left. Pass fake, kicks it out up top to Halliburton. Halliburton got being guarded by Hart. They bring a double out to Nesmith inside to Siakam. Lays it up and in over Anunoby. Beautiful cut from Siakam. Beautiful pass and great finish. Anunoby was right there, but can't let him get behind you. 13-point lead for the Knicks. Should be the final shot of the quarter. Brunson leaves it off. Towns wide open. Catch and shoot from three. Knocks it down, baby. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. 2-1. Halliburton's got to chuck it up from half court. Can't get it to go. And that's going to be the end of the first half, baby. 61-45. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. This was what we envisioned right here. Knocking down threes. Our big man it's crazy. Because Karl-Anthony Towns is going to pop for three, right? Karl-Anthony Towns, our center, our 7-foot center, he's going to pop for threes. And then you got Jalen Brunson coming down the court and just shoving Mathurin out of the way. Just coming down like, get out of the way. He missed that floater. That would have gone in the highlight. Mark the big bodega. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Derby. What's up, Derby? He said Cat is on fire. He's hooping. He is hooping. I love it. I love it. Derby said Brunson can't be stopped. No, he cannot. No, he cannot. I mean, that's just a given from last season. Like the levels he hit last season brought right into this season. We're going to go over the box score real quick, and then we're going to go around the league. I am going to hit the add button real quick, but that's just because we're at halftime. So I'm going to hit it one time, boom, and then that's it. We're done until the end of the third quarter, and then we're done for the night. But I am going to hit the add button. Doesn't guarantee you ads. I am going to hit the add button just because it's free revenue at the end of each quarter. And then that's it. Derby said this looks like a 25 to 30-point victory. I don't know. It's going to come down to how they come out to start the second half, start the third quarter, right? Are we going to go third quarter of doom, or are we going to go with what Susan calls third quarter rising, right? Depending on the way it goes, we're either in for a dogfight to end the game, or we're going to cruise to a 25, 30-point victory. Derby said Halliburton has hit 1 3 out of his last 22 3-point attempts. Yeah, he was 1 for 9 the other night in Detroit. He was 0 for 8 and then hit the biggest 3 of the game to extend the lead and essentially put the final nail in the coffin against Detroit. But I'm telling you that now, if he can't get it going, it ain't going to come down to that. Kay said Brunson and Cat both with 12. Yes, we're going to go over the box score in a minute. Yak said we weren't covering three-point shooters against the Celtics no matter how hot they were. But not tonight, we're contesting three-point shots. I mean, it didn't matter. It didn't matter, Yak. It wasn't a good performance, but they also didn't miss. You can give any team in the league the open shots that the Knicks gave the Celtics last night, and they're not hitting 29 of them. That's the point. Halliburton serving from the Knicks knockout effect. Third quarter rising into the Knicks, fourth quarter shutdown. All right, let's go over the box score. Siakam with 12, Turner with 7, Halliburton with a big 0. 0 for 6 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3. Bad game from Halliburton. He does have 5 assists. Do you have any turnovers to go with them 5 assists? Does have 1 turnover. Nembhard with 0s across the board. Nembhard Nembhard was a killer in the playoffs, and here he is tonight, doing nothing. Whole lot of nothing, standing around. If it wasn't for Ben Mathurin, this would be a significantly worse game right now for Indiana. Because off the bench, Mathurin with 11, right behind Siakam. Siakam with 12, Mathurin with 11. It's 4 for 6 from the field. Siakam's 5 for 10. Toppin with 4, Walker hit a 3, Isaiah Jackson with 4, McConnell with 2. And when you go to the Knicks side, very even scoring across the board for the Knicks. OG Anunoby with 10, 4 for 6 from the field. Towns with 12, 4 for 7 from the field. Brunson with 12, 5 for 12 from the field. Taking a ton of shots, as always. Josh Hart with 11, 4 for 6 from the field. Love Josh Hart with 11, 4 for 6 from the field. That's crazy. That's awesome. And then Mikal Bridges with 8, a solid 8, 4 for 5 from the field. He has not taken a 3 yet, though. So, we need that. We need you to also hit 3s, Mikal. Jericho Sims with 0s across the board. He does have 2 rebounds. Payne with 5, McBride with 3. He did go out with that little look like a hammy situation. Hopefully he's good for the second half. I mean, we could also check Twitter real quick before we go around the league, just to make sure. Just to make sure, right? Let's see. What are people saying? Let's see. Nothing on McBride. Nope. Nothing. All right. Nothing. All right. Also, fill me in on the Yankee game. What's going on? Ricardo said Halliburton with his good impression of McHale in the first half performance against the Celtics. Yeah, 0 for 6 for Halliburton is not what you want to see if you're a Pacers fan. After a brutal first game. As your best player, you can't have performances like that, man. You want to be talked about in conversation with Jalen Brunson, you can't be having performances like this. Yak said the point is we're not giving up open 3s. Our defense tightened up. Only problem is I see tonight is the mismatch with Siakam. I mean, their defense was not good the other night, but the Celtics also didn't miss. Like I said, you can give the other 29 teams in the league the same shots that the Celtics had last night, and they're hitting probably like 20 of them. They're not hitting 30, And you take 10 threes away from the Celtics, and you're sitting at 30 less points. At that point, you're in a close game. The Knicks shot 57% from the floor in that game. That's insane. And they lost by 20 plus. And like I said, that's going to be the best shooting performance the Celtics have all season. The Knicks didn't play good defensively. That's for sure. But also, we're just throwing that game away. That game doesn't matter. There's no need to analyze that game. There's nothing to analyze about that game. You know what you got to work on, and you move past it. Slim said, you see that work Bridges is putting in tonight? I love it. I love it. He said the long range shot's not going down. Let me get some easy ones, which is great. But I want to see him knock down some threes as well. 0 attempts so far tonight. And you're going to need to take some threes, Mikhail. You're going to need to take some threes. I do like how aggressive the defense is. He's making it so that he doesn't have to take it down to threes, but, you know. V. Harris said, do you think Ewing is working with the big men? I think he gives advice here and there, but I don't think he's like the big man coach. The Knicks have a big man coach, Othello Harrington. But, you know, I think he gives advice to the big men every now and again. I think that his role with the team is to just be around the team, right? I think his official title's something ambassador, which is that just means like, hey, y'all, it's Pat Ewing. He's with the Knicks. We're paying him. You know, he's with the organization still. I think that's it. Just put him on the payroll, right? So when the Knicks win a championship this year, they could give my man Big Pat Ewing his ring he's always deserved. Yak said they said McBride is good. Need it. Need it. I mean, I don't even know if we would have been able to survive another injury here. We're already so thin, you know. All right, before I forget, I do want to go around the league, though. Markson McBride bumped knees. I hope that's just it. It looked like he was holding the back of his leg, but I hope he's fine and he's going to play in the second half because we're going to need him. Yak said, I don't want to give anyone open threes, no matter if they'll hit them or not. I understand how great the Celtics shooting was outstanding. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. How about don't give them the open threes? Yeah, and then don't let them get comfortable and hop on the perimeter. But listen, they set out to make a statement last night, and they sure as hell did to the rest of the league and to specifically the Knicks, who a lot of people were like, oh, that's going to be their biggest, toughest matchup. And, you know, like I said, that was a terrible defensive performance from the Knicks and one of the greatest offensive shooting performances we'll ever see an NBA team have. And so you just kind of like, okay, you know what? We didn't play good and they played amazing. Let's just throw it away. Let's just throw it away. We know the issues we have and what we got to work on. Let's just throw that game away. Starting fresh tonight, our home opener. And you're seeing like the things they're good at and the things they're not good at. They're still giving up a couple of open threes here and there off of pick and pops from Turner and whatnot. But for the most part, you're seeing how they want to play. Now it's just about getting better at it, building the chemistry, building the communication skills and all of that with everybody. Also, the offense can be a bit clunky at times. To me, it feels like guys are constantly just giving it back to Brunson, and I get that that's our offense, but at the same time, like, you don't have, like, when Jalen Brunson's on the court, how about we just space him for a play or two in the corner or on the wing or something? He's a knockdown catch and shoot guy. So, like, you can use him as a spacer as well and put the ball in Mikal Bridges' hands and tell him to handle. So Brunson doesn't have to have really tough minutes every time he's in the game. But that's just me. Yak said McBride already was out before half. They said he was good to go. Hope they were right. Yeah, I hope we see him in the second half, ready to go. Because we're going to need that guy. He's going to be a sixth man of the year candidate, for sure. For sure. All right, let's go around the league because I will forget. And before the second half starts. How many games we got? We got a bunch of games. The Nets are playing the Magic. It's a 7-point game, 72-65. 3 minutes to go in the third. Is Ben Simmons playing? Played the other night, playing tonight. He's 2 for 5, 7.6 boards, 2 assists. Does have 5 personal fouls. Cam Thomas sitting at only 12 points, 3 for 10 from the field. All right. 76ers playing the Raptors, but everybody's sitting for both sides. No RJ, no Quickly. And obviously no Embiid, no Paul George. That's a 6-point game. Raptors up. Hornets Hawks. It's a 4-point game. The Hornets, they're going to be feisty this year, man. They're going to make the play-in game at the very least. Grizzlies Rockets. That's an interesting game. How's Zach Edey playing in his second career game? Fouled out the other night. That's a rough start. Zach Edey. 4 points, 2 boards in 6 minutes. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter there. Mikal Bridges refuses to wear his warm-ups, man. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. He's like, screw it, I'm staying ready. And then the Bulls are playing the Bucks. How are the Bucks looking? Bucks are a team, like, I don't even know what to expect with the Bucks. 13 for Giannis. Damian Lillard is cooking this season to start. Played extremely well the other night. Playing well tonight. He's up to 13 as well. Tied for the leading scorers. 2 for 3 from the from 3-point range. 5 for 7 from the field. I got a good little squad there, man. Outside of Dame and Giannis, I mean. Like, they put together, like, some good role players. And the other games are the late games. Yak said, you don't forget, it looks like we learned in that game that we get up on our man. I feel like they knew that already, though, Mark. You know? I feel like you knew that already. There are times where your performance is so bad, it's just, you just got to chuck it up to be like, hey, man, we know we're not that bad. They know they're not that bad. They know, yeah, you don't leave guys open from three. There isn't much to gain from that, you know? So you throw it behind you, you start fresh today, and now you start evaluating where you sit in the rest of the league. It's a good humbling experience is what it is. That's what you need. Everyone was talking about the Knicks. Oh, you know, they're going to challenge the Celtics this year, the second best team in the East. Oh, they can make a championship run. A couple of people picked them to make the championship finals this year. And it's humbling. Like, that's the level you got to get to, y'all. Don't think that, like, oh, you're going to walk into that. No, you got to put in the work, because that's what it looks like to be a championship level team. D-Ras, what's up, D-Ras? Mark said, Deuce McBride is out on the floor in warm-ups for the second half with his left knee wrapped. But looks like he's moving well. It's good. It's good. It's slightly worrying, but good that he's out there and moving well. Slightly worried. Are you there, Mark? Or did you just see it on the... Are you there? Are you at MSG? Yak said the Raptors are horrible in beating Philly, but without the two best players. Yeah, I believe what I saw was a report that they're going to be out like the first 4 games. Guess who they play their 5th game? The New York Knicks. So, they play them. We can look at it real quick. They play them in November. Is it November? No. It is November. Okay, so they don't play them as soon, actually, as I thought. They play them November 12th. So about 2 weeks, about 3 weeks. Steve Popper? Oh, okay. Appreciate you. What's going on with the Yankee game? Still 0-0? Veridify. What's up, Veridify? Still Hallie has to be better. Oh, he's been terrible. He's been non-existent. You barely have noticed him when he's out there. 0 points, 0 for 6 from the field. All right, here we go. We're getting ready for the second half here. Vertify said should try Tyler Kolek. I mean, if things start to continue to slide here for the Pacers, we will be seeing Tyler Kolek at some point tonight. Siakam up top, hands it off to Neesmith, driving to his right, stops at the foul line, pull-up jumper, too long, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. And here comes Bridges. See, I like that. Give it to Bridges. He can bring it down. They're trying to press Brunson full court. Don't have it in his hands. Here we go. Now run pick and roll. There you go to Bridges. Out to Anunoby. Pump fakes. Driving to his right. Now back to Bridges. See, I like this. Brunson not even going to touch the ball. Run pick and roll with Towns. Driving to his right is Bridges. Stops, turns, spins, fades. And he gets fouled by Halliburton. So McHale's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Yak said Orlando and Cleveland worry me more than Philly. I'm not that worried about Philly either for some reason. I'm really not. Paul George is too old, too injury prone. Mikal Bridges at the foul line for 2 free throws, by the way. They gave him 2 free throws. Knocked down the first free throw. And we know Embiid's too injury prone. It's, I'm really not worried about him. I'm not worried about him either. Cleveland, I don't know if I'm worried about Cleveland. They are really good. I think better than people are giving them credit for. But I could see it. I see where you're coming from with the Cleveland one. Orlando, yeah, I could see the Orlando one too. Just because Paolo and Franz are just going to get better and better. Same with Suggs. Isaac is finally getting healthy. Bridges goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. Turner hands it off to Nembhard, coming to his right, cross-court pass. Siakam open in the corner for 3. Too long, can't get it to go. Towns, good box out and rebound. Love to see it. Love to see it. Brunson walking it down, has it up top. Coming to his right, hands it off to Siakam. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Backdoor pass. Almost a kick ball violation. Anunoby picks it up and gets stuffed at the rim by Turner. You got to know he's coming. And then the Pacers give it right back to Mikal Bridges. Driving it down, leaves it off for Josh Hart. Josh Hart driving all the way down, stops, pump fakes, puts it up. Gets the righty shot to go over Siakam. I thought they were going to call a foul and give him the N1, but they didn't. But now it is a 21-point lead for the Knicks. They feed Turner in the post against Anunoby. Stops, turns, pump fake, fall away jumper, rattles it in over Anunoby along the right baseline. 47-65, 18-point deficit for the Pacers here. Brunson has it up top, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Anunoby, catches, pump fakes. Siakam does a good job closing on him. Brunson up top, coming to his left. Nesmith switches onto him. Brunson in and out dribble, quick crossover to his left. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Off the front of the rim, can't get it to go. Nembhard with the rebound, he's bringing it down, pushing the pace, blowing past Josh Hart, going all the way, lays it up and in. He just pulled the Josh Hart on Josh Hart. Got slowed down. Also gave it to the wrong side. 49-65. Brunson up top, being guarded by Nembhard. It was Nembhard's first points of the game, by the way. He was practically invisible in that first half, trying to make himself known here. Brunson kicks it out to Josh Hart, driving it down, gets into the paint, puts up a floater, comes up short, long rebound. Brunson picks it up in the corner. Anunoby standing there by himself, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Turner comes up with it, quick outlet to Siakam. He's going to push the pace a little bit. Cross-court pass to Halliburton. They close out on him. Up top, Nembhard, a deep straightaway 3. Off the front rim, can't get it to go. Siakam comes flying in for the offensive rebound, though. Siakam hands it off. Halliburton wide open, left wing 3. Well short, still can't get it to go. And Towns with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. 9 minutes to go. Brunson on the right wing. Driving to his left, getting all the way down, kicks it out to Anunoby, kicks it out up top. Josh Hart, no hesitation for a 3. Ooh, halfway down, rattled in and out, can't get it to go. Nesmith with the rebound, hit ahead to Nembhard. Nembhard driving it down, kicks it back out. Ooh, Anunoby with the steal. Yes, sir. Anunoby going all the way, putting his head down. Euro steps down the lane and lays it up and in with the left hand. Easy defense leading the offense right there. Love to see it. That's got to be a hallmark of this team. Now, Siakam trying to attack Towns, gets caught in the air, kicks it out the last second to Nembhard, but they call a foul on Towns. As Siakam hit the floor, a little bit of a flop, a little bit off balance for Siakam, and they bailed him out with the foul call. I don't know about that one. They've been letting them bang down low all night. They gave Siakam that call there, though. Verify said Mobley better this year. We've been saying that the last couple of years. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. It's a believable thing, but I'm not going to believe it until we see him actually consistently be better. Halliburton steps back for a 3 on Bridges. Can't get it to go. Good closeout from Bridges. And Towns with the rebound over to Josh Hart inside the Bridges. Bridges backing down Halliburton. Stops, fades along the baseline. Oh, Mikal Bridges in the post. Little Kobe fade along the baseline. Who taught you that, Mikal? He said, get him off of me. Talk your nonsense, Mikal. Talk your nonsense right now. Get active. That's what I'm talking about. Bring the ferocity. That's what I need. Halliburton, get off me. You can't guard me. Get him off me. Come on, he said, who put him on me? Whose idea was it to put Halliburton on me? On me. Mikal gonna make his first All-Star team this year. He hasn't even taken a 3. What is he, up to 12 points right now? He's hooping. He's hooping. Mark said, Bridges smooth fadeaway. Talk about it, Marks. Talk about it. Looked like Kobe along the baseline. Slim said, Bridges, he looked like MJ. Oh, he brought it all the way back to MJ. He said the OG, the original. I said Kobe, he brought it back to MJ. He did look a little Kobe MJ-esque there. He really did. He really did. Derby said, I called it. 25 to 30-point blowout incoming. I mean, they're on their way. They're on their way, Derby. You're right. It's 20-point deficit right now for the Pacers, 69 to 49. 8:30 to go here in third. It's still early. But the Knicks got all the momentum right now. Bridges is now sitting at a pretty 5 for 6 from the field for 12 points. 4 assists as well. He's hooping. Brunson with 12 and 5. Everybody on everybody for the Knicks. Look at the the even distribution of points right now. 12 for Bridges, 12 for Anunoby, 12 for Towns, 12 for Brunson. And who's our leading scorer? None other than Josh Hart. You knew it was going to happen. Of course, we all predicted Josh Hart was going to lead us in scoring tonight. That was on top of everybody's prediction. Knicks fan said Halliburton still with no points. True. Halliburton still with no points. Yak said Mitch is not backing up Cat, who will slide to the 4. We'll see. We'll see, Yak. Listen, you've been preaching Towns at the 4, and I've been vehemently against it. The only person I would allow that to happen for Towns to play the 4 next to is Mitchell Robinson. It's the only person. He can't do it alongside Sims. Sims is not a good enough rim protector. I don't like it at all. Can't do it against Precious 2. Precious 2 is too small. He would essentially be playing the 4 anyway, but you could play them alongside each other. The only true big we have on the roster is Mr. Robinson, and I wouldn't mind seeing both of them out there. I think you got to try it anyway. I'm with you on that. You have to try it. I don't know if you start Mitch when he comes back. You definitely bring him off the bench and you see how those two interact with each other when they're on the court together. I don't think you insert Mitchell Robinson back into the starting lineup once he's healthy, though. I think you bring him back slowly off the bench and you see how that goes. And then you try that rotation together of having Towns and Mitch out there together. And you just see how it goes. See if it works. Yak said Pacers won't be the same team as last year, and Miami might struggle too. I mean, Miami had a bad first game. I believe they played Orlando, right, the other night? That was Wednesday night. They lost, I believe, and they did lose 116-97, kind of got their butt kicked. And I believe Butler and Bam both struggled mightily. Butler 1 for 8, Bam 1 for 5. 1 for 13 by both guys, and they didn't even really shoot much. That's rough. That's just ugly. Nembhard up top, we're back into it, driving to his left, stops, loses it. Josh Hart right there, up top to Turner. Turner hands it off to Neesmith, coming to his left, and then a moving screen on Turner. Get Brunson, Turner. Jalen Brunson causing the turnovers, defense leading the offense right now. Everything going the Knicks way. Come on. Come on. Remember if I still Boston needs injuries to slow them down? They're a very healthy team outside of Porzingis. Very healthy team. I mean, but that's just the guys they have. Those guys don't really get hurt. They're not injury-prone guys. Brunson, bad pass to Anunoby. It's a turnover. Hit ahead to Nembhard. Leaves it off for Neesmith, who goes up and throws it down with 2 hands. Towns is going to bring it down. They're guarding Brunson full court. See, you don't need it in the hands of Brunson, though. Go ahead, give it to McHale. He's been cooking. Brunson driving to his right, getting downhill, goes to his floater, off the back rim, can't get it to go. Towns offensive rebound, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Wide open, in the corner for 3. Can't get it to go, fight for the rebound still. Josh Hart had it, out of bounds, and then it's off of Josh Hart. Looked like it could have been off of Neesmith. Let me see it. Josh Hart had it. No, it's off of Josh Hart. Ball going to the Pacers. Yak said, I thought Miami would be good too, but Orlando was so much better. I was going back and forth watching that one. That was one I didn't check out. There were a couple of other games on that night I watched. But I did see that Butler and Bam played really poorly. So I just have to assume that they're going to play better, right? Like it was just an off night, like one of those nights where nothing went right. I just got to assume they're going to be better. I have to, because I don't think Bam and Butler are that bad. Slim said Towns just took that rebound. That was a grown man's offensive rebound right there. I love that. Mark said, update, still tied at 0, bottom of the 4th? Okay. Neither team's on the board yet. Yak said Hart getting beaten up so far. He is, man. He was holding that hammy earlier. Got smacked in the mouth here, fighting for that loose ball with Neesmith. Looks like little blood was drawn. A timeout had to be called. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Neesmith over to Siakam, back to Neesmith. Over to Halliburton up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right, he's got some space. Jump pass, cross court, over to Nembhard. And they wave it off and they say a moving screen on Siakam. Wow, I'm surprised they call that. Nembhard didn't knock down the three anyway. But Siakam set the screen on Anunoby. He tried to close out on Nembhard and they say he grabbed him. All right, 7 minutes to go here. And Josh Hart, a bad pass. Nembhard jumping denying Brunson the ball, jumping the lane. Almost came up with the steal, but it was knocked out of bounds. We got to stop giving the ball to Brunson right now. Give it to Bridges, who's cooking. Josh Hart up top. Brunson has it. Coming to his left off the Josh Hart screen. Dancing with it. He's got Halliburton switched onto him. Now he's going to run the pick and roll with Towns. Coming to his right. Stops, kicks it out. Anunoby, extra pass. Josh Hart in the corner. He's going to fire another one. Can't get that one to go. Carlton Towns, another grown man rebound in the paint. Flips it up with the right hand. Gets it to go. He's a big man down there. That's what a big man looks like. Grab the offensive rebound, one dribble, put it up with the hook shot. That's old school big man move right there. Siakam over to Turner. Turner driving to his left, trying to get his get back. Puts it up over Anunoby. Ooh, flipped that one high off glass. Got it to go over Anunoby too, who was coming over to help. It's a nice looking shot. It was a pretty shot from Turner. Turner has a couple of pretty shots tonight attacking the basket. Brunson hands it off to Bridges. Gets it over to Towns. Towns fakes the handoff to Bridges. Still keeps it. Now back to Bridges. Bridges up top, looking for a screen. Coming to his right off the Towns screen. Hesitation dribble, driving it down. Stops, turns, fades over Nembhard. Off the front rim, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Turner ends up with it. Josh Hart knocks it off his hands. And then Halliburton had to save it out of bounds. Look at Josh Hart. Keeping plays alive. Knocked it out of Turner's hands. Was going out of bounds. Halliburton touched it. Then had to go save it. And then threw it off the back of the backboard. Ball going back to the Knicks, baby. 71-53. It's an 18-point game. The Knicks haven't really extended it. They've kept the Pacers at bay, obviously. But they haven't really extended it past 20 so far. Towns up top, ball handling it. Kicks it out to Josh Hart, coming to his right off the Towns screen. Going all the way down, and then he gets fouled by Halliburton. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. They can't stop Josh Hart. They can't. They didn't realize that Josh Hart is actually our best player. They can't stop him. Josh Hart going to the foul line for 2 free throws. That's another foul on Halliburton. How many does he have so far? Josh Hart does miss a free throw. Come on, big dog. I can't be hyping you up and then you miss free throws. Josh Hart got 14 points and 8 rebounds tonight. Towns has 14 and 10 already. How many fouls does Halliburton have? That's what I came to check. Halliburton is sitting at still on 2 fouls. Turner has 3 fouls. All right. Josh Hart missed the first one, makes the second one. Appreciate you. At least he split them. Fine with me. At least he got one. McConnell bringing it down, coming to his right on the right lane. Up top to Ben Shepherd. First time we're seeing Ben Shepherd. Halliburton inside to Siakam. Leaves it off for Turner. Goes up, lays it up and in with the finger roll. Good ball movement, good player movement from the Pacers there. Brunson's going to bring it down, 72-55. Brunson up top, being chased around by McConnell. Has it on the left side of the court. Coming to his right off the Town screen. Stopping, leaning in, puts up the floater, gets it to go. JB getting buckets now too. Listen, if JB gets it going, he's had like an up and down game. Picking his spots, hitting shots here and there. Hasn't had a overly aggressive game in the pick and pop. Turner wide open for a 3, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Bridges. Bridges on the left wing, coming to his right, leaves it off for Anunoby. Inside to Towns. Towns in the high post against Turner. He faces up. Swing through to his left, going on the baseline. Gets grabbed by Turner, knocked it loose. And then he ends up fouling him, going with the lefty hook. He can't stay in front of him. He can't guard him. Oh, we got an answer for Turner right now. Turner absolutely barbecue chickened Isaiah Hartenstein in the playoffs last year. And now Karl-Anthony Towns is out here giving him the business, giving him that work. He's saying, you can't guard me, dog. You can't. Who do you think? Who is this guy? He can't guard me. Mark said, love the fight from Cat. Me too. I like the way Cat's playing tonight. Towns does knock down his first free throw. He's got one more coming. Vertify said, go Ned Simmons is back. Ben Simmons is back to playing. At least he can go out there and earn his money now. Karen said Dodgers bringing back, but still no runs. Yankees got to get on the board, man, because I don't think you're going to shut out the Dodgers. Towns goes 2 for 2 at the lines. McConnell bringing it down on the right wing, blowing past Bridges, goes up, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go. That's just McConnell, man. How do you keep that guy out of the paint? Brunson bringing it down. McBride off the bench going to the scores table. Love it. Josh Hart feeds McHale in the high post on the right side of the court. Backing down Ben Shepherd. Backing him down. Leaning in. Puts it up. Ooh, almost got it to go in one, but he does get the foul call. I love a little bully ball from McHale in the post. In the post. I like it. I like it. Had the size advantage against, and the experience advantage against Ben Shepherd there. Getting himself to the foul line. Now the Knicks getting to the foul line. McHale, ooh, rattles in the first free throw. No, rattles out the first free throw. Rattled around the rim, halfway down, ended up popping out, misses the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Yak said he played good against the Celtics, just didn't shoot enough. Yeah, you got to shoot more, man. I mean, that's part of it. He made the ones he took, but, like, take more than. That's what I'm looking for. Bridges does knock down his second one. Knicks missing too many free throws for my liking, to be honest. They do currently hold a 20-point lead, though, 77-57. McConnell attacking along the left side, leaves it off for Ben Shepherd, who lays it up and in. Again, we keep allowing McConnell to get to the paint. Like, come on. Tom Thibodeau's already seen enough of McConnell. He said enough with this dude. Called the timeout. The Pacers hanging around. I don't like that. I don't like that. Extend the lead a little bit. I don't like the Pacers hanging around. Knicks can't get it past 20. Been hovering around 20 for a while now. They're just kind of hanging around. If they get hot from the perimeter, they've generated a couple open looks here and there. If they start to get hot from the perimeter, start knocking down a couple of these threes, don't get lackadaisical now, Knicks. Yak said it looks like Turner will be a free agent the Pacers can't afford. I don't know what his contract situation is. Is this his last year on contract? Is he going to be a free agent after this year? Because I think they just pay him. I think they'll move money around. They'll trade players around to keep Turner just because, like, you're not letting him walk for nothing, and two, one of the few big men in the league who can consistently knock down a three. I don't think you just let that guy go. And is a good rim protector. Like, you can't let that guy go. Yak said, not funny. The Pacers had to come from behind fourth quarter in last year's worst team and struggling against us too. Yes. Karl Anthony Towns playing with some aggression. Love it. Slim Stam said Bridges cash. Yak said he played good against the Celtics and shooting. Oh, Towns, yes. I'm behind on the comments. Yak also said this is why I like Bridges at the 2. I mean, you can get him switched on to 2s. Playing the 2 versus the 3, there's no difference there. You're a wing player. You know, there's no difference. If you want a smaller player on him, you can run actions to get a switch where a smaller player is on him and then throw him in the high post. Slim said that's what you need. That's when you need Sims to come in and knock people, to knock some people around and give us some identities. That's just, like, that would be nice. Sims is huge. He's big and strong. He's athletic. Can jump out of the gym. That's just not his identity, being physical and aggressive like that. It's not his identity. So you can't ask him to bring that. Karen said, Pistons 71-91, Cavs end of the third quarter. Only a 12-point game. Only a 12-point game. I like the Pistons. And my man David Lee's in the building. Salute to one of the greatest, most underrated Knicks of all time, David Lee. His time in New York wasn't the longest tenure, but he made something of himself. And leaving wasn't his decision, man. That was the year they got Amari Stoudemire. They said, we can't have David Lee and Amari Stoudemire. They ended up shipping David Lee over to Golden State to help jumpstart that dynasty. Never forget my man David Lee, though. Became a Knick and became an all-star in a Knick uniform. It's my guy. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Brunson has it up top. It's 77-59, 18-point game. Bridges up top, coming to his left. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart coming to his left across the lane. Stops, turns, spins, puts it up with the right hand, gets it to go down. Like I said, the Pacers were not expecting Josh Hart to be our best player tonight. McConnell bringing it down. Now we need to slow McConnell down. He's been cooking all night. Not really. He's been cooking in the second half. Ben Shepherd out of the corner for three, can't get it to go. The Pacers just kind of jacking up shots that I don't really love from the perimeter. Josh Hart up top. Gets it out to Sims. Sims hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his left. Stop. In and out dribble. Pulling it back. Now Ben Shepherd steps out to guard him. Brunson is going to go between the legs, dribbling it. Quick crossover to his left. Driving it right past Shepherd. Lays it over the left hand. And it's a goaltending call on Isaiah Jackson. No foul call. Out of contact. But you do get the goaltending call. Now 22-point lead. Building it up a little bit. I love to see it. Yak said, Sims gave us good minutes in the first half. We're not asking him to hit jumpers. I mean, he's all right for a third-string big man. He's all right. He's okay. I think there's no difference between what he does and what Huck Porter. Oh, we also got the foul call. See, there was a ton of contact. So Brunson's at the line for one more free throw. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? I don't know how much of a difference there would be between giving Huck Porty the Sims minutes. Is Sims that much better than Huck Porty? I just feel like Huck Porty's energy would just go a lot more way than what Sims is bringing us, which is a whole lot of standing around. Sims is okay. He's doing a good enough job, but I think having Huck Porty out there would be better. That's just me. McConnell going to the basket out of the left corner, gets fouled, so he'll go to the foul line for two free throws. McConnell trying to spark his team a little bit, man. He's just attacking the basket right now. Kenny said need to finish third quarter strong. They're 23-point lead right now, right? Building it up a little bit. I said we got to get it past 20. Here they are. They got it past 20. Build on it a little bit. Keep it around 20. As McConnell misses a free throw, we love missed free throws from our opponents. Yes, sir. McConnell knocks down the second free throw. And the Pacers trying to apply some full court pressure here. McBride's going to bring it down. Ben Shepherd's guarding him. We got McBride, Sims, Brunson, Hart, and Bridges out there. McBride up top. Cross-court pass. Bridges out of the corner. Can he knock one down? Rattles in the three. All that talk about the jumper. He going to be fine, y'all. He going to be fine. McConnell attacks out of the baseline, picks his dribble up, has to save it over to Jackson. Jackson, cross-court pass, almost threw it to nobody. Ben Shepherd able to save it. Over to Toppin, coming to his left. McBride guarding him. Good defense from McBride, stay in front of him. McBride pokes it away, and McConnell has to pick it up, throws it over the top to Toppin. Terrible pass from McConnell. Toppin can't get to it, knocked out of bounds. And the Knicks defense is rushing the Pacers right now. Love it. Love it. 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. Knicks with a 25-point lead. There it is, Derby. There's the 25-point lead. Now we just got to continue to maintain and hopefully extend it a little bit going into the fourth quarter. Brunson dribble pull-up three, knocks it down. Oh, my goodness, we're embarrassing these guys. The Knicks are doing to the Pacers what the Celtics did to us. Not really, but you get my drift. Ben Shepherd on the right wing being guarded by Brunson. Over to Jackson, back to Shepherd. Shepherd putting the dribble moves on. Over to McConnell, swings it over to Matherin, coming to his left. Matherin. As Josh Hart switches onto him, Matherin chucks up a corner three, can't get it to go. And Brunson, beautiful tip over to Sims. Sims out to Bridges. Bridges attacking. Euro steps, goes all the way. Throws it down with two hands. The aggression. That's what I'm talking about. Don't lay it up. Throw it down. This is what an opening 30-point lead for the Knicks. 90-60. That's what I want to see, baby. Slim Sam said we have a good team. See, this is what we need. This is a palate cleanser. This is what I call a palate cleanser. You get absolutely decimated by Boston in a historic night, and you just got to come out and put the clamps on and embarrass the other team. I don't care who it is. We're going to embarrass y'all. Y'all are not on our level. The only reason y'all beat us in a 7-game series last year, we was injured. That's the only reason. So now we out here kicking your butt. You can't keep up. We're that much better than you. Swish Kicks. What's up, Swish? He said Halliburton has 0. Zip, 0, none. My hot take, Halliburton not going to be an all-star this year. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Halliburton's not going to be an all-star. I'm not rocking with it. Not vibing with it. Timer. Thank you, Karen. See? Karen, the only person in the chat looking out for the scoreboard, y'all. Mark also. Gotta give the shout out to Mark too. Karen and Mark always helping us out. Yeah, said Celtics had us by 35. This is close. So what you're telling me, Mark, is we got to get them by 40. We got to run the score up as Brunson goes to the bench. Hopefully for the last time, that's the last time we see Brunson. Bridges having an excellent game tonight. And not a good game, an excellent game tonight. Bridges is now 8 for 10 from the field for 21 points, our leading scorer. Brunson with 20. The distribution of points right now is beautiful. It's beautiful. 90 to 60. That's a beautiful looking score right there. 1:45 to go here in the third quarter. Jackson up top, over to McConnell. McConnell crossing over to his left, trying to snake the pick and roll. Kicking it out. Anunoby almost came over the steal, but Toppin able to save it. He's driving it down, leaves it off for Jackson inside. Reverse layup with the right hand, gets it to go. Josh Hart's going to bring it down. Ben Shepherd's going to try and apply some full court pressure. Josh Hart has it up top. Coming to his left off a couple of screens. Kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges puts up the three. Oh, Mikal Bridges. All that talk about Mikal shot 2 for 2 from 3 tonight. He's hooping. Matherin has it up top. Gets it over to McConnell. McConnell coming to his right off the top and screen. Stops in the mid-range, puts up the jumper over Anunoby. And McConnell just refuses to miss, man. Sometimes it's like, why would he take that shot? And then he knocks it down. And you're like, oh, that's why. Josh Hart is going to bring it down. Campaign at the scorer's table getting ready to check in. Currently, the Knicks have Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, Mikal Bridges, Karl-Anthony Towns, and OG Anunoby out there. Towns tries to hit Bridges, come back door. Jackson knocks it away into the hands of Anunoby, steps back for a left corner three. Toppin comes up with the block. Jackson comes up with the steal, and then he throws it away. And now we're just going to chill with it. Towns is going to bring it down. No one steps up to guard him. Towns blows right past the defense. Like, can't get it to go. Josh Hart can't get it to go either. But they call a foul, I believe, on the Karl-Anthony Towns layup attempt. Derby said Pacers have no answers. Yeah, man. I mean, look, when a lot of us said, hey, we think the Knicks would, not even think, a lot of us were just like, listen, the Knicks would absolutely beat the Pacers last year if they were even close to being healthy. And Pacers fans were like, no. And there was a lot of pushback from Pacers fans. So coming out and putting this statement out right now, like, listen, you're not even on that level, man. Don't even have conference finals aspirations this year. Don't even have that, man. Like you are behind Philly, you're behind Cleveland, you're behind Orlando, you're all the way back there, Indiana. Have fun in that play-in game as the 7th seed. You all the way back there. We're not worried about you. Towns knocks down both free throws. No, he does knock down both. Excuse me. McConnell has it up top, coming to his left, hits Jackson comeback door, and a foul by Anunoby, saving the open dunk. And McConnell's just out there, man, running a professional offense, unlike Halliburton. Derby said the Pacers trying to run the team back this year. Wrong decision. I don't know if there was a move out there for them to make, really. I mean, maybe they could have gone in on the Towns trade, right? Obviously, Minnesota was open to trading him, obviously. But I don't know if there was a trade out there for them to make. Isaiah Jackson does miss a free throw. Love to see it. Yak said Bridges clearly shooting freely, not thinking, going right up. Yeah, sometimes you get into your head, and it messes with the way you're shooting, and you start thinking about it too much. And tonight, look, he got it going easy with some two-pointers. Got close to the basket, got some layups, got some dunks. But, you know, here in the fourth quarter, starting to knock down some perimeter shots. Towns with the pass fake, driving it all the way down, puts it up with the lefty floater, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Can't get it to go, and Matherin doesn't get the shot up in time. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, y'all. It's going to be the end of the third quarter. And what a beautiful quarter it was. Knicks with a 31-point beatdown on the Indiana Pacers. This is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. I'm running ads for the last time, and that's going to be it for tonight. That's it for the ads. I'm just going to run them in between quarters, and that's it. Eugenio Reyes. What's up, Eugenio? Mark said, update 1-0 Dodgers, bottom in the fifth. All right, Dodgers got to run on the board. Okay. Big Taz said Bridges looks completely different. I don't know if he looks completely different. I think the confidence of seeing shots go down makes you feel better, you know? I think that's mostly it. Seeing the shots go down. And like I said, he was getting easy ones tonight. He didn't force threes. He didn't pretend to be Dante DiVincenzo. Like, go ahead, be Mikal Bridges. That's all we want. We want you to be Mikal Bridges. We don't want you to be Dante DiVincenzo standing around jacking up threes. It's clearly not the thing you're best at. Right? So do the thing you're best at. Go ahead, get into the post, knock down some pull-up jumpers, knock down some fadeaway jumpers, and then spread it out to the three-point line when the jumper starts to feel better. And that's what he's doing. And now he's hooping. End of the third quarter box score, because this is likely the last time we see the starters. Bridges is going to end the night as our leading scorer with 21. 8 for 10 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. 5 assists as well. OG Anunoby, 12 points, 4 boards. Towns, 18 points, 13 boards. Brunson, 20 points, 5 boards, 5 assists. Josh Hart, 16, 9, and 3. Josh Hart, insane game. 16 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Josh Hart's an insane player, man. And we'll see what the bench can give us. We didn't get any in the third quarter there. Campaign still sitting on 5. McBride still sitting with 3. But we'll likely get the bench in to sort of end the game here in the fourth quarter. Swish Kick said, boo, Dodgers. Absolutely. Charlie said T-Wolves got the win against the Kings yesterday, and many said they won the Cat Randall trade. I mean, I don't know. You're hanging out on Twitter too much. I don't think anybody's making large sweeping proclamations like that that early in the season. Like, let's reevaluate how things stand after halfway into the season. Let's wait until the All-Star break. Let's wait until the 42-game mark. Yak said starters aren't done. Tibbs is still the coach. I mean, it's a 31-point game. I think the crowd would boo Tom Thibodeau if he came out with the starters at any point here in the fourth quarter. But we'll see. You're right. Tom Thibodeau is a psycho. You're right about that. Jules said, I'm a Mets fan. Don't like neither team, but I am a Juan Soto fan. So, I mean, I don't know how you could just not root for the New York team. You know, like, even if you're a Mets fan. Like, as a Yankee fan, I'm not a diehard Yankee fan. I only casually like baseball, but I would be rooting for the Mets if y'all made the World Series and the Yankees didn't. Yeah. All right, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Not the fifth quarter. Anunoby is in the game, and he's going to drive it all the way and get a 2-point basket. So OG Anunoby, what starters are out there? Anunoby, Towns, and Bridges. See, there you are, Yak. You were right. Anunoby, Towns, and Bridges are out there. Anunoby guarding Toppin, leaves it off for Jackson, who lays it up and in with the left hand. Beautiful pass from Toppin on the inside. Come on, y'all. No injuries. Let's get through this fourth quarter. Let's have a good time, and let's get out of here. Let's see some Paco Daddier minutes. Bridges, another 3. Can't get that one to go. Let's get some Paco Daddier minutes. Let's get some Ariel Hug Porty, some Tyler Kolek action in there. Come on. Walker has it up top, driving it down. Throws the lob to Jackson, who throws it down with 2 hands. Jackson's giving the Knicks a little bit of trouble offensively, funnily enough. Campaign up top over to Bridges. Bridges, jab step, coming to his left off the Town screen. Kicks it out to Payne. Extra pass in the corner to Anunoby. Quick catch and fire and shot from 3. In and out, can't get it to stay. Here comes McConnell off the rebound. Pushing the pace. Cross-court pass to Matherin. Matherin catches. Inside to Jackson, being guarded by Payne. And they call the foul on Campaign, fighting in the post with Jackson. Sadu Berry, the fifth quarter. The fifth quarter made a quick appearance. McConnell has it up top. Coming to his right. Inside pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Matherin. Pass fake, driving it down. They call a foul on Bridges on the floor. Mark said, we have a close friend who knows Brian Cashman. Ooh. I was in the luxury box last season. He hung out with us for a while. He's a good guy. Mark, you know people in high places, Mark? You know people like that, Mark? That's fire, man. Let's go. That's cool. Campaign bringing it down. The Pacers do get a layup there off the inbound play. Campaign goes to his floater, can't get it to go. Fights for his own offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bridges, swings it over to Anunoby. Anunoby attacking to his right. Now he's going to put Matherin in the post. Stops, turns, spins, kicks it out. McBride out of the corner for three, and the relocation knocks it down for Deuce McBride. The confidence with Deuce just rising up and shooting is gorgeous to see. Back up to 30 points. McConnell driving it down. Anunoby picks him up, kicks it out to Matherin. Gets it over to Jackson, over the top to top in, who had Bridges pinned, and he lays it up and in. Bridges is going to bring it down. Being guarded by Walker. And Walker picks his pocket. And he misses the dunk. And McBride picks it up. It's now a 4-on-3. Kicks it out to Payne. Catch and fire, a deep three. In and out, can't get it to go. McBride comes flying in for the rebound and gets fouled by Jackson. I guess he is feeling fine. I love to see that. McBride utilizing the athleticism there. Slim Slam said, this is why players love Tibbs. Yeah, he's going to keep you out there in a 30-point blowout. Make sure you get your stats up. Make sure you pad them stats a little bit, y'all. Josh Hart's coming back in? Get Josh Hart out of the game, Tibbs. Who's coming out? OG? Get Josh out. Mikhail's coming out. Put Bakom Dadie in. We don't need Josh Hart back in. Mikhail gets a nice standing ovation from the crowd for his Knicks home debut. Love to see it. They get it into Towns. Towns going to work in the post. Flips it up with the left hand. Comes up short. Josh Hart, offensive rebound. Nope, knocked out of his hand. Walker hit ahead to Toppin. Toppin leaves it off for Matherin. Matherin coming to his right off the Toppin screen. Pulling it back. Foul line pull-up jumper. Gets it to go. Campaign's going to bring it down. Inside the Towns. Towns swing through to his right. Going right through the defender's chest. I don't even know who that is. Not going to lie. But Josh Hart comes up with the loose ball. Lays it up and in. Who is that for the Pacers? Who's that big man? Trying to guard. That's Enrique Freeman, the rookie. Yeah, that's not a good matchup. Get Towns out of there. Get Anunoby out of there, please. Please. Anunoby guarding Matherin, driving it down on Anunoby, puts it up off glass. Beautiful move from Matherin there. 102-76, this game is all but over, but the final score, right? We're just winding down the clock, see where we end up at. Payne up top, he's going to fire away a three, no hesitation. Out of bounds air ball. Get Tyler Kolek out there, please. I wonder how long it's going to be before we get Kolek in for Payne. I mean, nights like this, the inconsistency, that's rough, man. Rough. Walker up top to Freeman. Freeman gets it over to Matherin. Matherin spinning off of McBride, coming to his left off of Freeman screen. Tries to rip through past Josh Hart. Josh Hart gets his hand on it, but they do call a foul on Josh Hart. So the ball will stay here with Indiana. Ricardo said Kolek versus McConnell. He doesn't even have McConnell out there, I don't think. Matherin's going to step to the foul line for 2 free throws. Mark said, it's very cool. Brian invites us to games every year. I couldn't make it up the past year, though. I wish I knew people like that, Mark. You're a very lucky guy. That's awesome, man. It's awesome. Enjoy that, man. That's a luxury right there. Matherin does miss a free throw. He's got one more coming. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie at all. Matherin does knock down the second one, though. Towns is still in the game. Can we get some big men in there? Can we get some rookies? McBride said, get down the court, I'm going to bring it down. Bride has it up top, dancing with it, coming to his left off a stagger screen. Trips. And they call a foul on Shepherd. Their feet got tangled up. Mark said, who do you got, the Suns or the Lakers? I'm gonna go with the Lakers, man. I think they're gonna start off the year 2-2. I mean 2-0. Brunson's back in. Tom Thibodeau's a psycho. I get like threes and you never know, but like this is psycho behavior, man. I don't think you gotta have Brunson and Towns in there. Towns driving it down, gets fouled by Enrique Freeman, the rookie. He's gonna go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Pad them stats, guys. Pad them stats. Just don't get hurt. Don't get hurt. Mark said, I'm thinking Lakers as well. I think Davis got off to a great start. I think he's gonna have a dominant year this year. He looked great the other night. And I think he's gonna have, him against Nurkic. I don't know who they have to really bother AD down there. I think he's Towns misses a free throw. I think he's gonna have a dominant performance tonight, especially national television game too. Yankees 2-1. How'd they go up 2-1? They hit a bomb. Megan, what's up, Megan? Towns knocks down the second free throw. Walker has it up top, settles for a pull-up three over Brunson. Way off. Towns rips down a rebound. And here comes JB. Brunson has it on the right wing. In and out dribble. Coming to his left. They bring a double team. Pocket pass to Towns. Goes up. Gets fouled again. He's going to go back to the foul line for 2 free throws. My goodness. The crowd is still behind him, man. Mark said, Stan hit a moonshot. Of course it was Stan. Of course it was Stan. Who else would it be? Who else would it be? That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Big Taz said they can't hold Cat. If you guys can, man. He don't walk into averaging 25 a game out of nowhere. You know? Knicks fan said, what's wrong with Halliburton? Yeah, he's going to end his night with 0 points. Yeah, we didn't even go over the paces. Siakam with 12 points, Neesmith with 4, Turner with 13. He's going to end up being their leading scorer. Well, Matherin's their leading scorer, but among the starters, Turner's their leading scorer with 13. Nembhard with 2, and Halliburton with zeros across the board. 0 for 7 from 3, 0 for 8 from the field. What is the excuse now? Is the hamstring still bothering him that he injured 10 months ago? Is that still the excuse? The crowd is going crazy in the Garden, by the way. If you guys are watching MSG, the crowd is having a good time out there. Matherin dribble, pull up 3, can't get it to go. Karl Anthony Towns, yet another rebound, man. Brunson crosses over to his right, driving it down, puts up the floater, and one. Tibbs, get him out of there, please. I don't want to see any nonsense go on. Just get him out of there. Brunson going to the fence. Back up to 30. There's no way they're going to score 31 points in 7 minutes and you score 0, Tibbs. Like, I think you're fine pulling him out now. Brunson gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 1 more off the and 1. I think we're fine to pull him out. Mark said, what are they chanting? I couldn't make it out. I got the volume on real low. But they're having a good time in there. They're up 30. They were chanting, let's go Knicks. They were chanting deuce as he was bringing it down before. Ben Shepherd, beautiful layup. Josh Hart up top, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson, in and out move, coming to his left, pulling it back, dancing with it against Shepherd, stops, turns, spins, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it up top, hands it off to Bridges. Driving to his left, scoop layup with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart off in the rebound and then gets swatted by Enrique Freeman. Cool. I like Enrique Freeman. Top and extra pass to Matherin in the corner. Pump fakes, driving it all the way. Reverse layup, gets it to go. 6 minutes to go. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Tibbs, put the rookies in. It's the home opener. Let us see the rookies, Tibbs. It is a 27-point game. Please, I'm begging you. Well, listen, one more bucket. JB, get one more bucket. Tibbs is going to have to pull you out. Come on. Brunson on the right wing. I knew it was going to be a three. Knock it down. Woo, rattles it in. Get him out of there. Perfect. Halfway point, back up by 30. Tibbs, look at the bench, say get in there. There it is. There it is. There it is. I knew it. There's Rick Brunson off the bench, say, hey, you get in. Hey, you get in. No, Tibbs told him to sit down. Oh, no, it's a timeout. It's a timeout. It's a timeout. All right, cool. All right, let's see what they come out with after this timeout break. Hopefully the starters have been pulled out, and we can see who Tom Thibodeau's going with. 111 to 81 is fire. It's a great. Oh, Mark said, I think it was a Let's Go Yankees chat. That makes sense as well. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's Go Yankees chat in the Garden as the Knicks are up 30 with a beatdown, and the Yankees are out in the World Series right now. Casey said, I love how they're showing the Yankees. It's fire, man. It's a fire atmosphere out there in New York right now. New York sports are up. If it wasn't for this dang football teams, we'd have the perfect setup. Liberty just won the championship. Yankees in the World Series up 2-1 right now. Knicks are a championship contending team, blowing out the team that beat them in 7 games in the second round last year by 30 in their home opener. The Rangers are going to be good this year. The Mets had a phenomenal year. I mean, New York sports overall are just up, man. We're just up. We're up and running, baby. Slim Slammer said late third quarter should have cleared the bench. Look, Tom Thibodeau's a psycho. He's been traumatized before. He was a part of 13 points in 33 seconds with McGrady. He was a part of 8 points in 9 seconds with Reggie Miller. So he's traumatized. He's talked about this. So I get it. But there's 6 minutes to go, and your team is up 30 points. So I think you're safe. I don't think they're going to score 31 points and you're going to score 0 and they're going to somehow miraculously beat you. I don't think that's going to happen, Tips. I think you're fine to pull the guys out of the game now. Slim said they would do this the entire regular season. Hey, man, I just hope it's an entertaining season. That's all I'm hoping for. Entertainment. Right? Until we get to the playoffs, then it's business. Slim said Tibbs will do this the entire regular season. I hope not. Let's see what they come out with. Then we'll go over final box scores for the starters. Hopefully they're all out of the game by now. As we're checking back in here. Nope, Josh Hart's coming back out. He's got 18 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists tonight. But he's coming back out. Huck Porty is in the game, though. Finally got Towns out of there. Hopefully Brunson's out of there, too. Who else is out there with him? I think Bridges is also out there. Mark reminding people with the thumbs up button. Yes, we still got 68 people in here. Only 53 likes. A handful of y'all who haven't hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. Over the top to Toppin. Catches, goes up, finishes. .530 to go. Campaign is in. Brunson is out. Towns is out. We do have Josh Hart and McHale in, though, along with Huck Porty and Bridges. Payne, bounce pass to Josh Hart, is going to go up. Take the contact. Finish anyway. My goodness. Flex on him, Josh Hart. Flex on him. 20-point opening night game for Josh Hart. McHale is going to end with 21. Towns has 21. Josh Hart's got 20. Brunson's got 26. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hug Porty exploding at the rim, protecting it. You can't tell me Jericho Sims is doing that. Hug Porty protecting the basket, blocking the Ben Shepherd layup out of bounds. He's going to steal the Jericho Sims minutes. We got to go with Hug Porty over Sims before Achua comes back. And then even when Achua is back, you might got to try Hug Porty out there at some points, man. Duan Cooley, what's up, Duan? Happy to celebrate year 3 with the home opener blowout? Absolutely, absolutely. Freeman has it up top, dancing with it. Tried to hit the bounce pass in, hit Hug Porty's leg. Yeah, I said just checked on the Yankees stand with the 2-run homer and Cole pitching. Yes. Yes, we were just talking about that. Yankees up 2-1 right now. The crowd at the Garden's actually chanting, "Let's go Yankees." It's fire. It's a great atmosphere out there. Matherin has it up top against Bridges. Steps back, puts up the straightaway 3. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Payne comes in for the rebound. Here comes McBride, bringing it down. 4:30 to go. Crosses over to his left, stepping back. Now driving it down to his left. Stops, pump fake, leans in. Kicks it in the corner to Bridges. Bridges back to McBride. McBride swings through to his left. Walker guarding him. Walker's a good defender, and he picks his pocket. He picked the pocket of Bridges earlier. He's got good hands. I like Jarace Walker a lot. I like him a lot. He's a good player. Still a 30-point game. 113, 83, 4:30 to go. K. Hazy said Precious plays with Sims on the court. I'm not worried about his spot. Oh, I'm not saying Hug Porty should take Precious's spot, but like what you just said, I think you have to give look to having Hug Porty out there over Sims. And then even when Precious gets back, I think you should give a couple of minutes, keep Hug Porty in the rotation in some capacity. Because I love his effort, I love his energy, I love his ferocity out there. And my man Paco Dadier finally checking in. Where's my man Tyler Kolek? Get him in there over Campaign. We know what Campaign can do. We don't need him out there. Get Kolek out there. Walker knocks down both of his free throws. Campaign's going to walk it down. Payne hands it off to McBride. McBride gets it over to Hug Porty. Hug Porty fakes the handoff, gets it out to McBride. McBride swings through to his left, off the Hug Porty screen, driving it down along the baseline, pull up mid-range jumper. Nothing but net. Deuce McBride, does he ever miss? Is this guy ever going to miss a shot again? McBride 3 for 4 tonight. Walker driving it down, gets the foul on Sims and 1. Okay, Hazy. Pacom, my man Pacom. Pacom Dadier. Yeah, I said Precious, backup 4, Hug Porty, backup center, please. Speaking my language, Yak. Speaking my language. Campaign bringing it down. Fakes the handoff, driving it all the way down, picks up the foul and 1 for a Campaign. Crowd going crazy. What's happening? And my man Tyler Kolek is checking in. Yes, sir. We're getting Ducey out of there? Get Ducey. He's the 6th man. He's too good. Karen said Pistons lost by 12. 0 for 2 on the season for the Pistons. We got to check out some Pistons games this year. We got to pick a good one. A team that's evenly matched with them. Campaign can't get the and 1 free throw to go. Here comes Walker bringing it down against Sims. Looking to get it to somebody. Tried to hit the backdoor pass. Porty kicks it again. Porty got a soccer background? Not letting nothing go through. Mark said, I want Huck 24/7. Sounds kind of crazy, Mark. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. 24/7 is an insane thing to put out there. The rookie Furphy out of Kansas going up. And guess who comes up with the block protecting the basket? My man, Ariel Huckporty. Get him in there over Jericho Sims, please, Tom Thibodeau. Look at this man's ferocity. And Pacom, actually Pacom was the one that got the block. Huckporty was there too, though. The Pacers swinging around. Furphy with the three, can't get it to go. Matherin gets the rebound, kicks it out to Walker. Walker driving it down, flips it up to left hand, gets it to go. Walker's going to have an impressive year this year. He's been impressive tonight. On what has been pretty much a terrible night for the Pacers, Walker's been pretty nice. And Tyler Kolek turns it over. Walker goes down, lays it up and in. Kenny said, been impressed with Campaign so far? I'm not going to lie. This has been a bad game from Campaign in my estimation. I don't like what I've seen from Campaign tonight at all. I think he took bad shots and wasn't really involved much. Thought he played okay against the Celtics in the second half. And he played well in the preseason. Sims, good drop step dunk from Jericho Sims. Oh, wrong team. 119-92. Matherin leaves it off for Johnson, who lays it up and in. $119.94. 2 minutes to go. Almost there, guys. Back home. Pump fakes, driving to his left. Ball gets knocked loose, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Knicks. I know, it's going to be off of back home. And we're going to get a timeout. We're going to get a timeout. 2 minutes to go, y'all. 2 minutes to go. Mark said the energy is different with Huckporty. It is, man. It is. I think it's safe to pull the jacket off for now. Oh, man. I don't know how people can wear jackets consistently, man. Whew. That's a good night's work right there. It's a good night's work right there. Mark said Deuce was back in the game with a knee wrap. Yeah, I mean, he looked good and he moved well. I didn't see like a limp or a grimace or wincing or anything like that. So I think he's fine. Maybe just banged knees or something. You know, it happens. Maybe bruised, contusion. Got 2 minutes to go. So officially, the official end of our starters is 21 for Bridges on 8 for 12 from the field, 14 for Anunoby, 6 for 12 from the field. He did hit a three. Bridges hit 2 threes. Towns hit 2 threes. 21 and 15 for Towns. Brunson with 26, 5 and 5, 10 for 19 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3. Josh Hart with 20, 10 and 3, a double-double for Josh Hart. 1 for 6 from 3. At least he was shooting them. At least he was getting those threes up. Jericho Sims off the bench has 2. Payne has 7. McBride has 8. Not much off the bench. McBride does have 8. It's nice. 2 for 2 from 3 from McBride. Did get hurt, so didn't play much in the first half, but I'm expecting a big year for McBride. McBride's still in? Oh, I thought he was taken out. Who came out? Oh, Campaign came out for Kolek? All right, here we go. Final 2-minute stretch, and then we're out of here. I'm sure my stream just exploded, my game stream. That's cool. And then we'll tune into the Yankee game, right? I'm sure that's where we're all going anyway. There we go. Also, it was too loud. There we go. Ooh. 0 points from Halliburton is an insane stat line that should get highly criticized considering it's a national TV game and he didn't shoot it well the other night. Mark said Huck looks like a 45-year-old man. Good, he's seasoned. Maybe he can trick Tom Thibodeau into playing him then. 94, 119. Final 2 minutes to go. Here we go. Kolek getting guarding Matherin. Over to Furphy. Over to Walker. Over to Johnson. Back up top to Drace Walker. Comes up short on the three. Dottier with the rebound. Here comes Kolek. Directing traffic. Matherin guarding him. Kolek has it up top. Gets it over to Dottier. Tried to get it back to Matherin. It's a turnover, though. And then Dottier fouls him. Bakum upset at himself. That's not Matherin. They just showed a close-up of him. I got to look it up who it is now. Q Jackson. My man Quentin Jackson. All right. Noted. Ricardo said, who are the Knicks facing next? I believe they have the Cavs, right? Double check. It is the Cavaliers. At home against the Cavaliers. Who beat the Pistons tonight by 12, I've been told. It will be on Monday. So another 2 days off. Kolek bringing it down against Jackson. Coming to his right off the Hug Porty screen. And then an offensive foul. They're not giving my man Tyler Kolek time to play here. Let the Knicks have an offensive possession, refs. And also, the Knicks got to stop turning it over. Got to let my man Tyler Kolek get some shine. Walker's going to bring it down against Sims full court. Hands it off to Jackson. Kolek goes under the screen. Jackson fires a three, way off. Fight for the rebound. And Toppin is in. And instead of grabbing it, was just slapping at it. Come on, Jacob Toppin. Kolek bringing it down. And they call a foul on Jackson. 1:14 to go. Big Taz said, what do you think about the team? I think the first game gave me nightmares, and this game is going to help me sleep. So if we combine them together, I think it's a wait and see. But we knew this team was going to be good. And I'm happy they had a performance like tonight to sort of qualm some of the questions we all had about them, like Mikhail shooting, Towns is shooting. He didn't shoot it well in the preseason. They both shot it pretty poorly in the preseason as Kolek knocks down both of his free throws. And so it's nice to have them both, have a game like tonight. And then also exercising some Game 7 demons. Got destroyed by Indiana in Game 7 of the conference semifinals last year. And so it's nice to just absolutely destroy them in the home opener this year. Hug Porty up top. Do something with it. Hands it off to Kolek. Kolek coming along the baseline, pulling it back. Pump fake, leans in, gets the foul call on Enrique Freeman. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Yes, sir. Kolek going back to the free throw line, trying to pick up 4 points here in his debut. He's trying to get buckets. Kolek knocks down his first free throw. He got one more coming. It's up to 3 points. My man Kolek, he said, I'm leaving here with something. I'm getting buckets tonight. Kolek goes 2 for 2 at the line. Jackson's going to bring it down. We got 40 seconds left. And they hit Furphy cutting back door, but it was a whistle blown. Tay-Mac. Tay said, damn, the Pacers have a ton of players playing tonight. Yes, they did. Big Taz said, yes, we kept them under 100. I mean, there's still 40 seconds left and they have possession. K. Hazy said Kolek is cheesing so hard. He is. Jackson gets it over to Furphy. Furphy driving to his left on Dottier. Stops, turns, picks his dribble up, gets it out to Johnson. Johnson driving to his right. Spinning. Driving to his left. Kicks it over to Furphy. Almost lost it. Picks it back up. Stops, turns, fades. Can't get it to go. Hug Porty with the rebound. Here comes Kolek. And it looks like we're going to dribble out the clock, and that's going to be the end of it, y'all. And the Knicks going to end up winning 123-98, a 25-point beatdown of the Indiana Pacers, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. My scoreboard's way off. Stop keeping score at a certain point. It is 123-98. We'll take the team turnover, 0.7 to go. And after the beatdown from the Boston Celtics, the New York Knicks exercise some demons tonight and give that beatdown right back to an Eastern Conference rival in the Indiana Pacers. And you can't ask for anything better, man. Can't ask for anything better. And you got Carmelo and Keanu Anthony right behind the bench, dabbing everybody up as soon as the buzzer goes off. Love it. Love it. Mark said the Knicks have dudes. They got some dudes, man. They got some dudes, some talented dudes. You know, the bench still gotta be massaged and updated a little bit, but they got some dudes, that's for sure. That's for dang sure. Brunson, he's a dude. Mikhail, he's a dude. Josh, he's a dude. McBride's a dude. Towns a dude. Anunoby's a dude. I think Precious is a dude, but some people are gonna have to wait and see on that, you know. But that's gonna be it. Not much to analyze. Another blowout, so there's really nothing to go over, right? Everything we wanted to go over, we've already talked about. We were kind of just chilling here in the fourth quarter, and now we got some Yankees to watch, right? Now we got some Yankees to root for. Is it still 2-1? Where are we at in game 1 of the World Series? Still 2-1, top of the 7th. Cool. Well, that's gonna be it, right, yo? I mean, not much, right? Mark, Karen, K Hazy, Big Taz, Tay Mac, Karen, Ricardo, Yak, Knicks fan, Slim Slammer, Kenny, and everyone who's here tonight. Appreciate y'all. Let's get to the Yankees. New York sports are up. We'll see each other Monday. Keep an eye out because I've been posting some YouTube shorts because why not? That's always fun. And I'll see you guys then. But until, I'm out. Let's give a beat down to the Cleveland Cavaliers on Monday. And let's keep the vibes going, man. Let's keep the vibes going. All right. Peace, y'all. Bye.